Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, holy moly. Sorry everybody. Big technical difficulties, my bad. Yeah, it's Roachroom Podcast Season 2. Let's go because we got new people in here. So, what's up everybody? We got Jordan and Kyle back. So we're going to be covering a bunch of fucking shit today. We're also going to be talking primarily about WandaVision. I know last time we all did this, we said we were going to basically watch it, talk about it. Everybody and their grandmom is basically watching this show now, so we decided to give it a whirl. We watched episodes 1 through 5. We just got done watching episode 5. That's why we're a little late right now. And then my computer took a big old shit on my chest, so that's fun. But yeah, so that's pretty much what we're doing. Again, a lot of things to cover. It's like a couple of games here and there, a couple of cool trailers that I thought were pretty sweet, but we're basically doing last week's episode that we didn't do and this week's. So we're gonna be deep diving in. So I work overnights right now. Pretty shitty. It's not shitty. But I mean, it's definitely a little bit of a change of pace. Before we went live and everything, I was telling you guys like I'll officially be up for 24 hours in an hour. Cuz I woke up at like 12:30 yesterday and yeah, I feel like it's weird. Like,
hit past the point. Now you're just.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm almost like high. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's like a weird like state of like euphoria and everything that's going on with me right now. And like, I don't like while we were watching WandaVision and shit, I was like, why do I feel like I'm like stoned? And I was like, I'm not stoned though. It's weird.
Motivation for the win.
Yeah, I guess so. So that's what's kind of going on with me. Played a lot of Fault this past week with Kyle, a little bit with Jordan as well, here and there. And I'm back up in silver. No more bronze stuff.
I think I'm at one.
Nobody
Are you?
checked for me previously what I was.
I don't want to know.
Well, I want to.
I mean, I'll check for you right now. Shit.
Yeah, no, I think I ended the night after that one.
Let's bring up good old Fault metrics.
But coming up from 600,
Oh.
700.
Probably gonna say probably 11.
What do we all
11,
think it is?
1150.
Who, Jordan's?
1150?
Jordan's?
Yeah, what do you think his ELO is?
How long were you on the losing streak with us?
It was a big. We went through a pretty big
That's my
losing
question.
streak. What do we think? What do we think it is?
1189.
1189. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna lowball it. I'm gonna say 1130.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
So I
only
still think you're an 11, but I think I'm gonna say 1130.
I really
Let's
hope
see.
you're not.
Drum roll. Ooh. Hold on. 1037.
Evan.
Okay, now
So I was off by 100.
Can we look up mine real quick?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is probably
yeah.
the
we'll
one and
look up
only
yours.
time I'll be ahead of
Yeah,
Jordan.
of course.
I was in the 11s
Yeah.
last week.
Well, yeah, that's what happens. So K Dixon,
Painful.
My top hero.
1130, dude. You're right behind Jordan.
That's some. Oh.
Or 1030. Sorry,
Love
not
this game and I
1130.
How
hate
did
this
it
game all
show
at the
that
same
Twin
time.
was one of my top heroes? When do I play Twin?
Is it? Did it?
Depends
Yeah.
how much more damage you have with him. If you've won more with him, like percentage wise, it'll probably put him
Oh,
as a top
yeah.
hero.
Like,
Well,
wouldn't
I
it be
think we can
Rick or
we
in-
can view hero stats. Twin,
that's
you've
why right
played
there.
4 games with Twin. You've lost 12 times with Twin. 58 wins with Murdoch. 81 losses.
positive with Lieutenant?
Yeah, that's true.
And Grux.
Yeah.
and
And
Narb.
Narb.
Wow. Narb. Oof. Look at that. Holy shit. 2-11 with Rick.
That wasn't my fault. I built red.
It wasn't my fault. I built all red Richter. Yeah, so wait, was this the all red? Damn, where is the all red?
Right
there it
there.
is. I knew we lost with that. I knew we did. Was that with me?
Yeah. I was.
Treyami, yeah, it was Treyami built all
Yeah.
red fucking Muriel. Why did we do that? Oh wow, that was when he was 1345. What's Trey right now? 1312, yeah. 16 hours ago. Yeah, that was with me. Or no, this one wasn't. This one was with me. This one was afterwards. But yeah, he went Narb, and he really didn't do bad. I think I should be Sparrow in this.
Surprised my Mori isn't up there. I won a lot.
Yeah, Sparrow.
13 and 14.
Dude, God, man, the fucking last game pissed me off, dude. Like, well, that's what I'm like. I mean, you were there. Nobody would frontline for me, and our Kai was an absolute idiot the entire time, dude. Like none of the tanks are Sev and
I'm staring at my score.
and Kai.
Because I was 5. Because I was 5 and no, I was.
Was
what was it?
my
2-0
last
for
game?
Well, you
a
got
bit?
10 assists. You're basically 15 and 12.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it though, because I was positive for a long time until they got singled out.
Did I play after Scums left you for 2v1? Or was that the last game?
Yeah. I don't know.
I can't remember.
I don't know.
That's my last
You
memory of the
missed it,
game.
though. Scums did that again to me. not like a 2v1 situation, but I went, huh? Oh yeah, true. Probably not. I don't think anybody's in here yet.
Got high hopes. Okay.
Fair enough. Cool. Yeah, but at one point are you good, bro? Are you dying? Eat your mic. Eat your mic.
Hello? No.
Hello?
That was meant more for y'all. I was just saying.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. But yeah, so Scums fucked me over hard. And went Decker in I went, what was it? Narbash? Or it was like
you were ADC because he left you. He was your support.
No, he was ADC.
I thought he was
I went Narbash, he went Decker, and me and we're in duo lane.
Yeah.
Scums is supposed to be the ADC,
As a Decker.
but
Which
you
you can
do it. But here's the catch: he built Titan, and he built fucking like Magician. He didn't even do Warlock. But and like, dude, and he kept saying like, hybrid, man, hybrid. No, like, and dude, and he fucked me over so bad, and like, it was terrible, dude. Like, I was so mad. I put him in timeout. He couldn't play with me for the rest of the night.
And we ended up playing against him.
Yeah, and we just destroyed him. We
I
destroyed him.
I'll do that.
Yeah, it was fun. It was dope.
Great because
Yeah,
I
it
sat
was-
there
yeah.
and I would watch my health bar.
Well, we did
And I-
before.
I would let the offlane guy keep hitting me until I go into red. As soon as I went in red, I'd see and he'd teleport in, and I'd
Yeah.
I remember we did that before. Before I knew who Scums really was.
Mm.
I think he was in solo, and you kept telling me when to. That was Murdoch, and he's like, "Dude, he's low. Fucking blast him." And
Oh,
we
yeah,
just
yeah.
kept doing.
Yeah.
He's like, "Why is
We're-
that Murdoch up my ass?"
Yeah, he was camping. We were camping him. But yeah, so he inted super hard the entire game. I had like aimless, and I've been getting trained by Exile recently, which he is incredible at the game, and he's also incredible at being Narbash. So he's been like teaching me how to do Narb really well. So shout out Exile. He's the Narb Sherpa, and but yeah, so again, played a lot of Fault, and basically one night with me, Kyle, and Exile, I mean, we won like 7 games in a row, and they were like games where it was like none of them lasted like over like 19 minutes. Like we just steamrolled the entire night. It was so cool. Last 2 games, I think we lost, right? Yeah, and they were like good games though. Like they weren't like
They were like 40-minute games.
yeah, and it was like a game where like we were getting paired up with like platinums because Exile is a platinum, but we were like holding our own the whole time. I think the last game it was like 2 a.m. We were all really tired and like
3.
yeah,
Because
and
we were like, Kyle, do you want to do one more? And I was like,
yeah.
I haven't been on. What are you playing now?
playing mid.
You?
Great.
Yeah, I've been doing ADC Sparrow.
I don't even touch anybody but Gideon.
I've been liking mid.
the sentries and stuff. Yeah. And honestly, I think I forget who I learned that from, but I learned that from somebody else. Like everything that I know in the game, it's usually because someone else is like, "Hey, you're doing it wrong. Do this," and I'm just like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then it usually works for me. So that's when I just like I'm like, "Hey, Kyle, do this," or "Hey, Jordan, do this," because last time I did it, it was fine. Whenever I go mid, I go Bellica now. I just hit people with Wombo combo, and it's unbelievable. I'm so good with her.
I like Bellica. I just can't. I don't know why. I guess it's because it's the lack of escape. She still feels.
Oh my God,
She still
yeah.
feels slow to me.
Yeah.
Like even Gideon, he was super slow when he started playing.
Yeah.
Even now, his movement is a lot cleaner.
Hmm.
It might just be me because I'm used to having an escape. But
That teleport is
Bellica's
so
just-
clutch, dude. It's so clutch. Like as soon as like someone gets near you, that you're like, oh shit! Like literally just teleport out and you're fine. So cool.
Unless it's a Grux.
True, or a Rick and he pulls you after you teleport.
Rick, I've started running backwards
Really?
because as soon as you see his arm come up, I'm sitting there just serpent. I'm literally just hitting left and right the entire
Yeah.
time I'm backing up.
It feels like
As soon as I see him throw, if I'm on one key, I won't let go. I'll just let go of everything else. So I keep that one direction so he misses.
fuck yeah. It seems like his hook is slower now too. Like it feels like if you
You can
do
watch
hit
it hit
A
you.
or W key, like I mean A or D key, like fast, like it seems like you're just like going like right past it and stuff.
Yeah.
It like feels good. With Sparrow, it's super easy to just be like, nope.
You can watch it like before when you used to watch it. As soon as you see it go and you can see it on you, you're like, yeah, no, I'm screwed. Now when you see it, you're like, no, I'm gonna step to the side.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
yeah.
why I keep running into you when you're support.
I
Cause
know, dude. I'm so bad at body blocking.
well, I'm doing it to myself because I'm waiting for the Victor to do that. So
Mhm.
I'm going from top bottom to top right, and I'm
Yeah.
going back and forth, aggroing.
Yeah.
Where I can.
And it's, dude, like a good Richter still like lands his pulls. It's so demoralizing. It's such like an impressive character. But yeah, I mean, yeah. In general, though, like the game's cool. We just downloaded a new game called Valheim. Kyle played it for a little while. I mean, is there anything you want to kind of like touch on that or?
Downloading that today.
I played it for probably about an hour and a half.
Okay,
I didn't get very far at all.
sure.
I died quite a few times.
It's an open world RPG. No, it's an open world survival game. Sorry.
Crafting and all that, right?
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
set up your own server so you and your friends get on it because you can password lock
Oh,
it.
thank God.
Oh, like
So that's-
Terraria.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
essentially what we were doing.
That's fucking cool.
I had issues getting into trays. It wouldn't show up for me.
Hmm.
I created my own. It took him like 10 minutes to show up on his list.
Wow. Maybe that's
Graphics-
something they'll patch.
Graphics wise, the best thing I
rough?
compare it to is think of RuneScape when you're designing your character. You know how sometimes you'll see like the flat patches on the.
Yeah.
So it's like that, but it's not zoomed out. It's very much zoomed in.
Okay.
Like
Well, it's like almost like third person over the shoulder,
Like
right?
Oblivion,
you're right
almost.
behind him, not over the shoulder this time.
Mm.
It's like almost like kind of like aerial, so you're above them, so you're actually straight.
Oh yeah.
Like-
Okay.
Skyrim, like Oblivion.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's all Viking shit,
It's
Which-
nice.
which is cool.
Certain things I can notice it was glitching out a little bit, but I
Mhm.
mean it's pregame.
How's the
Uh,
map? Is it big?
Did they
Are
put?
you
and,
serious?
And the map is not even like, oh, I'm level 2, so everything's gonna be fine. No, I ventured into this one area by accident. I got hit once.
They do any
Wow.
historically correct Norse Viking?
Not there
Anything in
yet.
there?
Not there yet. Now they
From
do
the-
have their rocks and everything. It's all written in Norse,
And runes.
so you'll see it
And-
up, and then it translates it.
Yep.
You can read it.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Now they do have
The trailer
gods in
made it look awesome.
Yeah, they do have the gods in it, but I don't think it's gods or
Interesting.
Venue was talking about it, so they do incorporate it, but though.
Okay. So
Pretty
yeah, it's
interesting.
basically Terraria 3D graphics with Vikings.
Because honestly, the first mission is for you to collect materials
Still get a
then
flying
build-
unicorn.
and then build a workbench.
Oh,
and then
okay,
you then you
cool.
build a house.
Really?
Like it actually has goals where you have to go like progress through it. And talking to Trey, it's something that I feel as though I'm gonna like the game, but
Mhm.
I'm not gonna get that far in it.
Hmm.
Mainly because like what he was talking, some of it like you have to set an alarm to be able to progress, to be like wake up, oh I need to do this on the game real quick.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like hatch eggs and shit.
Oh,
What?
I can't do that. I got too much.
So
That'll be a little wild.
So you gotta have like friends and whatnot that like if it's a group thing for you to continue with, which it'll be interesting, but at the same time I don't think I'm gonna get as far as I would want. Looking at the preview, I'm like, yeah, no, I want to do that. And I'm like thinking about how much I'd have to get into it.
yeah,
I'm
like it very, very much big investment in your time and all that kind of shit. Yeah, that
But
makes
like-
sense.
but like Trey said, early access game, it'll be like any of the other ones that when you got into them,
Mm.
you were so far behind it was pointless to play.
Right.
Now
yeah.
if you get into it now,
like Ark. Like I remember I got into Ark for like a little bit and I got inside the game and obviously like spawned in naked and all that shit, but like I was literally like, whoa, what the fuck? Like I'm overwhelmed right now. Like
Yeah.
and I think I tried to kill a scorpion for like 10 minutes and then I was like, yeah, I can't play this. Yeah. So
Definitely
yeah, so
different progression. It's not like you completely like focus on one thing. As
Mhm.
you do things, it levels up. Like
Oh,
I ran around holding block, and it was like block level 2 because something hit me.
what?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, like,
Okay,
as
so
you're
there's like skill tree kind of.
Yep. But you don't get to see it. It's just like when you're chopping at the tree, you'll see it like light up, and it'll be like level 3.
Oh, whoa. Huh, interesting. I mean, I don't
Wouldn't be
know.
able to. So that'd be so everything I do. That
Yeah,
I'd
I
have to
feel like
time
if
out.
we get in a group with like Trey, Ben, and anyone else that has it, like at least in the Roachroom Discord, like, oh, I feel like we have fun. Excuse me. God damn, 24
like-
hours have been up.
It'll
Sorry.
be like the 3-hour Terraria sessions,
Oh,
3 a.m. Terraria
dude.
sessions.
I
Terraria
really-
was so much
I
fun.
miss those.
I really want to
I-
get a bunch of
Let's
us
get back
on
into it.
Phasmophobia
Oh yeah, dude, we do need to play
because they have like
Phasmophobia.
7 or 8 different things that would be in a house, and you got to figure out and call out the name and get the fuck pretty much and investigate. It gets wild.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I mean, I'm definitely down. And I think Phasmophobia is in early access too, right? It's not like finished.
Yeah, I think it's still in work, but
Yeah, which is cool because like I mean, obviously they'll probably add more content and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. So I mean, again, we main fought all three of us here. My week's been pretty busy. I work overnights. I'm probably gonna start trying to, at least like maybe 2 or 3 times out of the week, I'm probably gonna try and like start to stream a little bit more, like when I wake up, like if I'm not doing anything. Whether that's playing Valheim or doing whatever the fuck, I don't know. But probably more Fault and all that kind of stuff coming soon. I'm starting to get famous in Fault.
Well, I mean, you get
Yeah.
called out for. Yeah.
I'm starting to get famous in Fault. People are starting to notice me in a lobby. Like in the draft.
We're not sure if it's good or bad, but they'll be like,
Oh, it's
"Sup,
good.
Roach?"
Oh, it's good. That's good. In
Is
my
it-
opinion,
I was about to say,
any
is
kind
this-
of press is good
I
press.
was about to say, is this the whole?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is, it's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's good. So
I brought attention to the wrong purpose.
see, and the cool thing is for me is like there's people who are in Treyami's chat that will now come into my chat and they're like, we're here for the rage and shit like that, and I kind of like that. I like that a lot. So
All the
ooh, nice save. Yeah, it's got a mind of its own. I'm not liable. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, like now I just make my stream titles and stuff. Like every time I go live, it's basically like Tilt Lord cometh, or like the Tilt Lord's here, or like shit like that, and like
Boatmaster 3000.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, just like anything with tilt in it, and I'm just like, yeah, this is like what I'm gonna do when I stream fault now. Like I'm just gonna if I'm by myself, I put on bits for people, dude. Like I'll like say like wild fucking shit, and it's so good because like people will like what did Trey say the other day? He was in his chat and he was like someone needs to write down the shit that Roach says so I can have Nightbot say them randomly, and I have like quoted Roach like tilt quotes and stuff. I was like, dude, that's such a fucking good idea. And I got 3 clips that I can show everybody later on in the pod or whatever, whenever we get to them. Well, fuck it, let's just do it now while we're talking about it. But like they're like such good fucking they are such good fucking clips, dude. Like to the point where like it's like absolutely amazing. And like multiple people like were asking Trey to show them and stuff, and I was like, yeah, you can show them. Who cares? Fuck it. But yeah, I don't think either of you were on at this point because you were at work and you were at work and
I can't play you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, right. It's because I'm like just screaming profusely.
And unless you're on Twitch, if you're doing the live from Discord, I can't open it.
No, yeah. I mean, obviously, this is all on Twitch, but I was playing this game and this guy on my team was just being an absolute shitty fucking Richter support, like just not doing anything. And he goes like crazy or whatever, and this Boris kept taking my farm, and I just was losing my fucking mind when he was doing it. So yeah, we'll roll this clip real fast. Dude, I'm gonna fucking jump off a fucking bridge, dude! I'm gonna jump off the bridge, dude! Get out of here, you fucking yogi-ass motherfucker! Go eat another picnic basket, bitch! So that's one. Exile clipped that, so shout out Exile. Let me load up this other one real fast. There's 3. They're all very short. I'm fucking raging. My tower's gone. I didn't realize that. That was a wrong move. I should have got the fuck out. Yeah, I know. Leave, dude. I get it. Oh my god. Look at my dude, can we look what why is I'm losing my mind. Why is Richter up there? What? And he just he just bagged. Oh god. Dude, what's he doing? Dude, he just pulled people in. What are you doing? An enemy has been slain. What? How did he get the kill? What the fuck? Dude, this is nuts. I've never even seen this before. This is wild. The best player on Fault right now, dude. Rizzy, 51, best player, dude. This is crazy. I've never seen him do anything like this. What the fuck is going on?
That progresses so much.
I know, it's so good. See, but like there's things like I was talking before I play the next one. There's things that I say that I need my like sub like audio to be like I what did I say I wanted it like from the first clip where I'm like I'm gonna jump off a fucking bridge, dude. Like I need that in it. That other one where someone like I was thinking like if someone cheers like bits, it should be like what the fuck is going on, like or like a new follow.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it'd be so good. So I gotta do that and oh. Don't do it! Oh, Bellica, have mercy, dude! Look, no, I shouldn't have turned around and looked. Dude, have mercy. Look, what? Oh! I'm dead. Yep, that's a wrap. Oh my god. No, please. I don't. No. Do I make it? Serpentine, bitch. Oh, mama! Do I make it?
Jesus.
Oh, dude. Fuck.
Serpentine, bitch.
I'm gonna cry. I think I'm gonna cry on stream.
You look so broken.
I was, dude. I was so fucking upset. I was so angry, dude. Yeah.
And
so
meanwhile, you have me who gets out of the most precarious situation.
Yeah, those are like, so literally, those are just such gold, like clip wise. Like it's so good. Yeah, and that game, obviously, we fucking lost that one. But yeah, like there's just like moments like that people are coming in, and now when they see them happening, they clip them like immediately. Scums was talking about jungle Quang, or no, Quang mid, and I was like, don't you fucking go Quang mid, dude, or whatever. And he's like talking to me or whatever, and I was like, dude, I will fucking Quang your skull in, bro. Shut the fuck up, or something like that. And people were like quoting me after that, being like, Roach is gonna Quang someone's skull, and like Trey Ami's like, what the fuck does that even mean? I was like, I don't know. Like, it's so good, dude. So there's just like moments like that are just like so fucking amazing.
How well would that function though?
What do you mean?
Quang and mid.
I don't like it.
You would just have to tether everything damage and protection.
Yeah, I personally, I don't fucking like it. I don't think it's a good idea. But then again, I mean, like, he's a Magic dealer. You could probably pull it off.
I mean, get up close on him. You have to be level 6.
Everybody else he's going against is
right. Yeah,
he goes up against a Mori in mid. It's like,
right. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. Like, I mean, it.
A lot of tethering and a lot of running away.
Yeah, and a lot of like holding my sword and shielding myself like all the fucking time.
yeah, probably just that combo, dip out for a sec, let it reload.
Yup, and then so I mean, you would need like something probably
Cool
like
down.
mana lens and like a shit ton of like crystals and stuff like that, because you would need you'd be frying through your mana. But I don't know. I mean, I've seen people do it. I've seen it work a few times here and there, but with Scums as Quang mid, fuck no, dude. Like, I don't want that ever. So,
I'm all red.
yeah, dude, yeah, right, yeah. Like, Scums would like do some weird shit like that, and I would just be like, oh my god, dude, like, get me out. So I don't know, man. I love the like little squad that we play with. Like, I really like playing. Obviously, we all three love playing with each other, but that sounds weird. Yes, pause.
So lonely.
But I love like, how like Treyami knows you guys now, like, and like Benyu always comes in now. Thanatos is new and likes playing with us, which is,
I don't know why.
I was gonna say, I'm actually really surprised that he like
Hits us up.
genuinely enjoys playing with
Like
me.
randomly, like, hey, are you guys home?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Because
Sadly.
like he'll ask me like he was at, see, the thing is, and I told him this before, he was like, I enjoy playing with you. I'm like, that's wild, bro. Like, I did not expect you to like actually enjoy playing with me. But at the same time, like, he's very receptive to like feedback during gameplay. Like, he'll be like, how should I build like Kai? Like, what should I do? Bale armor first, or should I stop doing Storm Q first and shit like that? And I'll like give him like legitimate advice, and then he follows it, which is tight. Good. Oh wow, he literally just adjusting his fucking dick in his pants. Nice, off camera.
You're all welcome.
Yeah.
I'm about to do what you.
Fair enough. All right. Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking Neanderthals.
It is what it is.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, why didn't you just pour that into
Because
that?
the creamer was already in the.
Yeah, but you could have just poured the creamer in there.
I was saving coffee. So if done that, I would have poured the entire pot in this cup.
Oh, how nice of you. That's nice. What a good friend.
Next cup.
So yeah, at the end of the day, that's what we're playing. Probably gonna play more. I don't know if I'll be on today.
I don't know either.
I'm
so
honestly,
tired.
I really don't know. Like,
I
I'm,
apologize. I'm not very just.
No, it's cool. Again, this is the first time I've been up for this long and then done the podcast. Like, normally, if like this was like, with Stone and shit, like I probably would have just been like, I gotta sleep, dude. But we didn't do it last week, so I was like, no, I
Here in
can't.
the snow, you don't have a choice.
Exactly. So, like, I was like, we gotta do it.
Oh, he's
What did I miss? Scums, you missed me talking about how much
We trash talked
you.
you.
We talked about how you're literally an int with 2 legs. So
Don't play Quang mid lane.
yeah,
Uh,
ever. And don't ever say hybrid.
I'm eating. I mean, it's
You're
in
good
there.
now. You cut
Yeah,
out
yeah,
halfway
you're fine.
through.
You're fine.
Oh.
But yeah, so at the end of the day, that's what we're playing. I so I'm doing this thing. I'm gonna make a new emote for my channel, and when I do super super bad, it's gonna be Plank from Ed, Edd and Eddie.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be called Roach Wood Plank.
I was watching that last night.
or Roach Plank, huh?
I was watching that last night
Ed, Edd and Eddie?
because of Scums. Because you were telling me about the plank thing. I found it on HBO.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I was watching. I think I watched like an entire season.
Oh wow, holy shit.
Yeah. I
R.I.P.
told you,
to
dude.
the
Insomnia.
animator behind Ed, Edd
Of-
and Eddie fucking
Dude,
died.
go rewatch it.
What is
Like
it?
I
it's so
watched it
good.
last night. It was hysterical.
Oh,
and
it's so
then
good.
What is it on?
HBO Max.
all of
I
them.
don't have HBO Max.
Dude, you gotta get HBO Max. It's so worth. They have so much shit on there that's so good, and new fucking movies come out day one.
What
that
is-
are
I
on
haven't
it.
been using
What is that
Netflix.
monthly?
13.
It's
It's
worth
12
it
or
regardless.
13.
I gotta get rid of probably Netflix or something. I
That's
never
what I
even
did.
use
I
it.
got rid of
mean,
fucking Netflix, and you know what? I've never looked back.
Just rotate.
Yeah.
Like if the Netflix has something
Yeah.
coming out one month, stop HBO for that month.
So I don't
then
even
come
use
back.
Hulu anymore either. Amazon Prime Video and then all the
Yeah.
other Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
By the way, Ed, Edd and Eddie were in purgatory. What?
Or
It's
yeah.
kinda repeat,
I-
weird.
No, it's the whole conspiracy behind it. Just like Rugrats, how it is really Angelica schizophrenic because the kids are dead.
I heard
And
that.
Dill
yeah.
is the only one. Dill and I think Chucky are the only ones alive because those are the only kids that don't listen to her because they're real.
Well, yeah, the twins were a figment of the imagination. Like they were actually her own subconscious, but then the other two were actually real. But
The
What?
reason that Bill Pickle always made all the toys and everything is because Tommy was a miscarriage,
yeah,
and it was because he never had his first son, so that was his connection
What
to
the
him.
fuck are you guys doing to me right now?
Dude, you never knew this? Like all of
No!
our childhood like cartoons from the 90s all have a conspiracy theory behind it where when you read it you're like, well,
that makes,
that makes
sense.
sense.
What the fuck is happening? What?
dude.
You
Like,
guys
all
just
of 'em.
destroyed me. Netflix just got live action Winx Club. Hey, that's great because I'm so glad I just canceled that now that you just said that, dude. Who wants to fucking watch that shit?
I don't
Nobody.
know what he's even. What?
Winx? You
Yeah.
never watched Winx? It was a cartoon. It's like fairies, dude. Who gives a
Yeah,
fuck
no
what
idea.
that shit is about? Fuck that. You know what I did see though is coming on Netflix that looks dope that I might renew my subscription? Anime Pacific Rim series. Yeah, please.
So Netflix original to that, or
Yeah.
okay,
It's now here's the catch though. I don't like it's amazing.
it's like The Witcher.
Dude,
What?
shut the fuck up. Don't even compare
not
that
even
to
clo-
Witcher.
Okay, so you know what's great? I've stayed quiet this entire time.
Sure.
Scums, I've already finished the season. It doesn't even come close to Witcher.
You've watched Winx?
I have it playing in the background for Korra while I'm gaming.
Fair enough.
And the snippets I've literally looked up and turned and looked at the TV. I was like, what? It is. They've spent.
You
some
heard it
mon-
here first.
They spent money on
Wood
it.
Plank Tier.
They spent money on it to make it actually like semi decent, but
But
realistically,
it's like legit live action like fairies.
yeah. But it's not like you don't. So I remember the I remember the cartoon growing up,
Uh-huh.
like the commercials and whatnot, watching
Right.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, what's that one on Amazon Prime with the fairies and Orlando Bloom?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I
Like
actually-
Cara Divine or
It's
whatever.
not like
Carnival Row.
that. Carnival Row.
Carnival
That was
Row.
really good.
I like that
It's
a lot.
not like that where it's like fairy wings nonstop. It's I think it's more so like the cartoon where it's like a school or something like that.
I love that
Ew,
show though.
that
Yeah.
sounds so
don't know.
dumb. How could you compare that to Witcher, dude? How dare you?
Just watching the snippets from me looking up, it's not even close to Witcher.
How fucking dare you? Mecha are kind of gay, not gonna lie, 10 times scarier than fairies.
What?
Dude,
Gundam Wing, one word. They're still going strong, and it's
Gundam
older.
Wing
It's
rules.
older than all of us,
It is.
Yeah, Gundam Wing rules,
and they're
dude.
still
Made-
remastering
Made
the
in
originals.
the fucking, what, 70s or 80s? No, well, it's probably 80s that it started.
I'm gonna need a Google on that.
All right, I'll look it up.
But yeah, no, Gundam Wing. They're still remastering the original one, and everybody's still watching it. There's 3 different versions of it on Hulu,
The original.
and it's all the same thing.
The original was the subpilot, the chick named Rain, right?
1979, dude.
Yeah, no,
The original Gundam from
and not to mention,
1979.
Japan has a life-size Mobile Suit Gundam.
Yeah, I saw
So
that. That's dope. Yeah, so get fucked, dude.
10 times gayer than fairies. Have you seen a life-size fairy anywhere?
They had
No?
a life-size Gundam
didn't
too
think so.
in that Road Company game too.
What?
Remember that? Remember the map?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. That one level where it's like in the middle of the map.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right.
Odd question. Do you guys remember the Gundam series where they had like their own ships that went into the back of them, and they were actually like not like control pilots, like they had a bodysuit and they actually
Talk about G
controlled-
Gundam.
Was that it? Because I remember their
Was it the
Gundams
fighting tournament?
maybe, and their Gundams could turn into gold. It's like when they powered up, and there was a dragon one. His fists were dragon heads.
Now. Okay, you're getting two Gundam series mixed up.
The one I'm thinking of, because the pilot of the dragon head was a short man with a ponytail.
Yes,
And the main pilot of the one was a guy with spiky hair. Those Gundams turned
yes,
gold.
and he had Japan on his. He had the Japan.
Just the red circle.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he was Japan's fighter, but
What was the name of that other show? It was like more mechs, but they turned into animals. It was like the white and blue
Zoids.
wolf Zoids.
yes,
Zoids.
that
That's-
show was amazing.
yeah.
And
That was
I
amazing.
think Netflix is
Has a
making.
different. They already have it. They have it.
Is it?
It's a different. It's like one from like Cartoon Network or something like that.
Fair enough.
I want to see a live action. If
That would be
anything,
sick.
I would want a live action Liger.
G Gundam though is what you're thinking of. There is one Gundam that they like. So the dude from Japan,
Turns gold.
he has like I think it's like a motorcycle or something like that, but it does ride into his Gundam. That's the one where, remember in the
So I
intro
still-
is like
I-
shining finger, da 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 da.
So
Yeah.
it wasn't. It was
I don't know why
it was
the
a little
fuck-
ship. It was a little ship with wings. Because I remember
Yes,
the only
you're
reason
right,
I
you're
remember
right, you're
this is because when like last year when I was cleaning out shit and
Yeah.
sending it toys away,
Yeah.
I found just that little ship.
Fuck
And that's what
yeah.
it reminded me. And I was like, yo, what series was it?
Dude, do you remember the Gundam from France in that show where it has
Yes.
the fucking fence sword and he has the roses underneath that cloak and they
Those.
shoot lasers at dude?
They
Oh,
were
G
their
Gundam
own.
was sick, dude.
They were their own weapons because they floated around and
Yeah.
followed you.
Yep.
It was like the big one from the original Gundams that when he powered up, all the heavy armor came off and he was like a samurai.
Toggies.
Yeah.
Dude, I know my Gundams, dude.
See, I know the series. I don't remember the names of them.
G Gundam though, that was
That's probably the best
yeah,
one I
that,
liked.
That one was very cool because at first it was just Gundam versus Gundam fighting everybody. Only thing Gundam is good for is arcade games. You are so dumb. You are so stupid.
Off the topic of Gundams, because I just thought about it.
Thank
Anybody,
you. Yeah, switch the topic, dude.
anybody ever watched? It was the.
I'm annoyed.
It was like the the second. It was like the second class Digimon monster or something. It was like the green guy with the one big eye.
Monster Hunter.
Was it Monster?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Monster Hunter. No.
Big, the one was like a big rock guy.
Monster Ranch.
Monster Ranch.
Dude, yeah.
Because they
They had
had
the
that
wolf
on.
with the horns.
the yellow dude who
They
reminded
have
me of
that
Mike Wazowski.
Yes.
Yes,
They have that
dude.
on Hulu,
Yes.
I believe.
The white and
Oh,
blue
do they
wolf
really?
with the
Yeah.
horn.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Because I
and
would-
he could
Figures of
shoot
those, too.
lightning out of them,
They
bro.
had figures of those too. They
Yeah.
had those and Digimon ones that were
Dude,
like
they had
2
Game
inch
Boy
tall.
games of that shit. I used to play the fuck out
PlayStation
of
2.
those.
I still have it. PlayStation 1 game. Because you used to put in other CDs or discs, and when it read it as the tablet from the game. And the TV show,
Yes!
and it would give you a free monster.
Dude, what the fuck?
I still have
bro?
it.
Scums doesn't know anything about that life. He's like 2. He's like literally like 5 years old, dude. He
I
has no
started
idea what we're
to
talking about.
I mean,
rewatch
sometimes
that,
when he does
though.
talk, I
It's
sit
a
there,
dope-
I'm like, how old are you, Scums?
He's
But-
20.
Is he?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
a little.
He doesn't know
behind.
anything good, dude. Watch G Gundam, everybody.
It's okay. So I've come to the conclusion.
And Ed Nutty.
I've come to the
Yes.
conclusion. 2021, and I was talking to my mom about it yesterday. I was
Okay.
like, 2021 has to be the revival, or the end of 20 into 21 is the revival of the 90s.
Fair enough.
And my mom was like, what do you mean? I was like, Dunkaroos came out in June. And then somehow
Ugh.
we...
You didn't like.
I listen. I can't eat them anymore. I mean, dude, that shit is too
Try the new
sweet.
ones. Try the new one. No,
I'm
they're
good.
different. They're
I'm
different.
alright.
No,
I don't need it.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I'm good.
But you do.
Uh,
They got.
Because they're different. They're better than they were when we were kids.
They're
I bought an
not.
entire box.
They're not better.
They
Can't
are.
find
Dude, you
Surge
dip
cookie-
in that
the-
shit and then you eat it and it tastes like fucking sand is in your mouth,
No,
dude.
the cookies are different. That's what they changed.
I'm talking about the icing.
And the icing's still good. It's different, but it's still
Dude,
good.
I can't eat sweet shit like that, dude. It's
Fair enough.
gross.
But, okay, so
Don't
back
they have Dunkaroos cereal?
at one point, but
Ugh,
they
God.
only just brought it out now.
Kill
They didn't
me.
have it when we were growing up.
Diabetes, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So you had the Dunkaroos, And then for some reason, our generation decides we want to revive GameStop and AMC theaters, the two companies that screw us over at growing up. Let me give you a couple pennies for your $60 game, and let me charge you $35 to watch a $12 movie.
True.
So my point exactly. Nokia is the only one I supported through all of that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Nokia.
Fair enough.
And now you have 2021 where they have now back out Doritos 3D.
They do?
They just brought it out.
Oh.
The commercials just hit.
Dude.
They're not in the containers. They're actually in
They're
a bag
in a bag
now.
Yeah.
And they use a clip it from the original commercial. They were like,
Yeah.
before Doritos 3D, and you see the guy throw the football to like Paper Mario.
Yeah.
So they still use that. And I was like, so Mom, 2021. I was like, I only need a couple things left. I need rocket power.
Oh my God. Give
Yes,
me
rocket
fucking
power.
rocket power.
Give me rocket power and nap times, and it's the 90s all over again.
Yeah.
I'm about it.
They drop syrup.
Nope, it's at Burger King.
No, it's exclusively at Burger King.
Just
now.
okay.
It's been at Burger King for 2 years.
Because I was
Yeah.
looking at like
Yeah.
cases
Yeah.
on Amazon of that shit, and it's like expensive.
Really?
Like a case of third. Yeah.
Oh, you mean like the cans or like bottles? Of it?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. And it honestly, it's probably like 10 years old. It's probably like disgusting. It's probably not even drinkable now. I don't think.
Like Pepsi
So
Clear.
it's the stuff that they had on the. We were at Rural Farms,
Oh,
and they
okay.
had that one like limited release kind of thing.
When are you guys trying to buy Lady Gaga Oreos? I don't know, Scums, but I do need
saw-
to do that.
What do what?
I saw them at Target
so
yesterday.
actually, let me
They're neon
let-
pink.
Yeah,
and
let me
like
get
orange or
a
green.
picture of this shit real fast because
Yeah.
Scums told me about this and I was literally like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he was like, "No, dude, they're real." And
It
I was
stopped
like,
me dead in my tracks.
"Yeah," and
I was in
like,
Target.
"Wait, what? This is nuts."
It was on an
Uh,
end cap, and I was like, "What is the bright pink?" And I looked over, and it just says Lady Gaga, bigger than the Oreos. And I was like, "Well,
I'm too broke to grocery shop and stuff there. I'm at Aldi.
no, I don't have a problem going to Aldi, dude. But when it's like 9:30 at night, Aldi's isn't open, and they don't sell dog food."
No.
Yeah, see,
There you go.
neon pink and green.
I'm all about it, dude. But what do they fucking taste like?
They probably just taste like normal Oreos,
Okay, then I'm
like
about
they
it.
did, like they did with the Halloween ones,
Like
the orange
I
icing.
see like green icing and shit, and I'm like, what does that taste like though?
Although,
like, is that?
Halloween ones were orange icing.
Yeah,
with
but do
black
they
cookie.
still just taste like Oreos?
It's just color dye.
Bet. All right, cool. I would love to fucking get one of those. But see, this is the thing though, is like I can't eat sweets like that anymore. So I would eat one and be like, I'm good for the year. Like, you know what I mean? I can't eat them like that, bro. Like it's just not gonna happen. But I definitely want to try them for sure. They look tasty, dude. Neon pink
I'll be
cookie
honest,
though,
dude.
right?
I'll be honest, dude. When I walked past them in the aisle, I was like,
No.
To me, for whatever reason, like the one you see with Lady Gaga on it, like second row, that's
Yeah.
exactly what they look like on the shelf.
Okay.
So to me, I looked at it, I was like, that just seems like a lot.
No turn.
It's a lot for an Oreo.
Yeah, but look at these.
Yeah, it's gotta be in my stomach. I don't give a fuck what the cookie looks like.
They look pretty, dude. That's cool as fuck. I don't care what anybody says. That's dope. That's Lady Gaga on a fucking cookie, dude.
I have like no
that's
care
dope.
for presentation of what's on a cookie. I'm gonna eat it.
Like they may look cool, but ultimately it's going in my stomach.
Scums, do you hear these fools? I think it looks dope. I think that's cool as fuck. That's the coolest looking Oreo I've ever seen. I mean, like all right, whatever.
I'm giving you nothing.
Fair enough.
I'm actually trying to sit here and think of like what other Oreos I've seen. I've seen the birthday cake, the peppermint ones, the chocolate.
Yeah, but none of them got like that custom look.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I
Scums, yeah.
Yeah, nobody's got that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
It's kind of
like
an
I
attack
said,
on the eyes. All right, well then you know what?
Like I said,
fuck
it's
all of you
like
guys.
no, it's just it's
I
very
think the cookie looks like shit now.
it's very bright. Like
Fuck.
when you look at that and you think neon pink, that's what it is.
All right, well then I don't want to try them. Then they taste like ass. How about that?
Why would you do that?
I don't fucking know. I'm mad. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get like. I mean, like I said, I can only eat one. I don't even want more than one, dude. I'll be shitting my brains out, and my shit will be neon pink or something weird. Actually, that'd be kind of cool.
Kind of like me. I shouldn't buy ice cream, but I still do.
Yeah, no.
Aren't you both lactose?
Uh-huh.
Yep. So what, dude? Speaking of, so when
Is
I went to
Froyo like lactose shit?
Yeah, if it's actually legit, like
If
it
it's
depends
Like
on-
Ben and Jerry's Froyo.
no, it'll still fuck me up.
Really?
it still has some dairy.
It's not as bad as normal cream.
Okay.
A lot of the time, if you find like dairy free, a lot of the substitutes they have out there now taste identical. Like
Okay.
Ben and Jerry's makes the Chunky Monkey in lactose free.
Oh,
They also make their top 5 they have a lactose free version of it.
fair enough.
Oh yeah, because they can make ice cream
Smart.
out of like lactate.
Did you know that they hire
Yeah.
inmates?
Mm-hmm.
They hire like felons. That's dope.
Yeah.
Super cool.
They do it for part of the work program, and
Yeah.
also if you have a criminal past, it doesn't stop you from working there.
Yeah, which is dope. That's cool.
Yep.
More people need to learn from that.
Yeah. So real quick, so I went to the doctor and he said something. Well, your stomach. I was like, yeah. Well, I'm lactose intolerant. He goes, well, how do you know that? I was like, because I put anything dairy in my body, it feels like I'm dying from the inside out. I was like, have you ever seen the movie Alien?
Yeah.
And he was not amused, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, this is gonna be great if you're my new doctor. And he was like, the only way you'll know if it's actually like dairy is if you've cut out dairy completely out of your body for like a week and then go back to it, see if that's still a thing. I looked at him, I was like, hey, I did that 3 years ago. Lactose intolerance.
multiple
Yeah,
times.
what the
Like a dude, I grew into it. Like if I eat something that is like goat
What does he
milk,
think you're fucking lying?
and he had an entire questionnaire for me. I'll tell you about later because I'm not gonna put it on podcast.
Yeah, sure.
Like he asked me questions, and I'm like,
man, come on.
well,
No, I'm, just
I
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
from my car accident.
Everybody peer pressure, Kyle.
So from my car accident, I have things, and he was questioning it. I'm like, you, and he goes, I didn't do any of this. I was like, I want to scroll down in your chart, and you're gonna see why I have it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, what? And I was like, down, please. Everything's listed
Why
here.
are you telling him to scroll
Dude,
down?
I get so irritated.
That's what I'm
New
saying.
doctor,
No,
bro.
but I'm saying, like, why isn't he going, like, let me look at everything first
So I don't go.
before I accuse you of fucking lying?
It's not even
What are you
accusing.
paying him for?
Yeah, right.
I would have been
So-
like, bitch, give me my copay back.
Well, the thing is that I don't go to the doctor that often because when I get sick, most of the time they're like, take some Tylenol and get some rest. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna give you
yeah,
$45 for you to be like, take some Tylenol. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fuck that.
So I
Here's
wait-
some Motrin.
So if I'm dying for a week, then I'll go.
Yeah.
But recently I went and he was like, well, why are you prescribed this, this, and this? Who is even giving you that? I was like, you. He goes, no, I'm not. I was like, you as in Johns Hopkins. I was like, you guys prescribed it to me after my accident. I take it as needed. He goes, but you haven't been here for like 2 years. I was like, as needed.
That's on record.
The best part was,
yeah, right.
it gets even better
Dude,
because he was
I'd
like,
be
you need
fuming.
to go to a PCP to
You gotta smoke PCP. What?
he was like, you need to go to a PCP if you're going to be continuously getting this. And I was like, I tried that. He goes, what? I was like, if you look in there, my last doctor was here. No longer here.
Dude, what?
Like,
Dude, I hate this
like-
doctor already.
Like, dude, every time I go in there, I have a new doctor because they're either left or they were just a trainee. I went in there because my thigh, when I was playing soccer,
Mhm.
I thought I bruised it. And the lady comes over. She goes, yeah, you're bruising your muscle. A different doctor comes in. My dictor. A different doctor came in, and he literally all he did was touch my leg, moved it, and goes, yeah, you have to stop. You're tearing your muscle from the inside out, and you have hematoma.
What?
So
the
it's bleeding inside my muscle. So one doctor goes, no, you're
Who do you go
bruising it."
to?
This is at Johns Hopkins.
Yeah, I'm never going there.
Well, I'll tell you what. I loved my one doctor. I finally went back to him, and they're like, yeah, he doesn't work here anymore. I was like, what? Nobody thought to call me and tell me my PCP is no longer here? Like,
I got some PCP in the back. You can start smoking, dude. You'll feel great. Fucking tear the muscles up, baby.
but dude, I'm just like, why do I know my chart better than any of you? And then he wants to question me about it. I'm like, dude, surgery here, here, and here. Like, I have nerve damage, dude. Like,
Dude,
I'm not.
yeah, that I can't. That makes me not want to go to the doctor at all.
Dude, my favorite part was like, so how often do you drink? I was like, well, if you look in there, it says before socially. And they asked me, well, how often is that? I was like, it depends
This
on how
guy
social I'm being.
sucks, dude.
He's asking all the doctor questions, but I'm
Fuck you and your doctor questions, dude. Look at the fucking chart. Don't you know how to read?
a Duckworth.
It's okay to see a Duckworth about
Erectile
erectile
dysfunction.
dysfunction. Dicks. We still love you.
Well, I mean, I don't need that yet.
Apparently, Dix has fucking PCP on the brain, dude. I keep hearing PCP come out of his mouth.
Primary care provider.
Damn, I don't even know. Oh,
Or you got PHP, which is primary health care provider. PCP is primary
Yeah.
care provider.
Words. I don't know how to say.
You'll learn all of this, trust me.
Yeah, fair enough. At my job, they talk about they have like acronyms and shit. And I'm just like, yeah.
You'll
Fucking
pick
know
up
what you're
on it.
talking about, dude.
F-125.
Whatever. ASA, fucking IOP. I don't fucking know what any of it means. I
IOP
just
is
fucking work there.
IOP is intensive
POS.
outpatient.
Yeah, it is. That sounds right. PCP, anybody? Let's break it out and act like Superman. Let's fucking go.
Hulk
Fucking
smash.
go. All right. So first things first.
Did we actually get
Yeah,
a
I
real
didn't-
Mortal
yeah, no, I
Kombat?
No, we didn't. But
It's an article.
yeah, there should, yeah. So it's another one of. All right, listen, it's another one of these, but we get a little snippy snip. All right, you get a little snippy. All right, what?
Jordan's just.
I know. I mean, what do you? Come on, guys. It's fucking Warner Brothers. Don't blame me. You know what I mean? Like, I can't help it. So I gotta fucking mute desktop audio. Sorry, guys, but I'm not getting fucking Warner Brothers to sue me. I don't give a fuck what you say. So these are all the movies that are coming to fucking HBO Max.
Okay.
It's almost like you should get it, but you know, who knows?
Real
I'm
quick.
getting it.
All right.
Bryce.
Real quick, just because I see the bottom line. You know, a
'Cause
movie.
It's
Oh.
Dune,
I
bro.
want to watch
You-
it at night.
You know what other movie I wouldn't mind if they made a remaster of?
What?
Like right now,
What?
The Crow.
There was talk that they were gonna do.
They've been
that.
talking about it for years.
The shark.
Yeah.
Am I thinking correctly? Is that more of
DC.
No, like remember the little shark builder toys?
Street
Yeah, the
Sharks.
You
kids-
talking about Street
Yeah.
Sharks?
That was
No,
no.
I think
That's King
there's
Shark,
a,
I think, isn't it?
Yeah, from Suicide Squad.
No, I was about
Yeah.
to say because that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That would be pretty dope. Have
Um.
like mad CGI.
Yeah. So we got Dune, which is dope. I can't wait for that movie. It's gonna be so good. I don't know what the fuck this movie is. But like every Warner Brothers film that's coming out, look. Oh yeah, this is the new Suicide Squad. Back up.
This is exactly why I can't watch previews.
That
Yeah, they all look good. They look really good.
Two to the right from her.
that who you're to?
That was the Sopranos prequel. I don't know if you guys are Soprano fans at all.
About his childhood.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
never-
About
I
Anthony's
heard
childhood.
about it. I never watched it.
What?
Yeah, I never watched
I
Sopranos.
was, when Sopranos originally came out, you have
I
to
only
think
watched
we
a
were
few
still young.
here and there, but I never watched.
Oh,
the
that's
whole-
like my favorite TV show.
It's like,
You
'cause
should
I remember
definitely
we were
watch that shit.
we were
It's
talking
so
about that a
good.
while ago.
Yeah.
But then I thought I only saw I've seen
Paulie
some.
Walnuts, my dude.
Say,
Come
I knew
on.
some of your references, but I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Dude, I'm telling you, that shit is so good. So
I'm
we get
pumped.
we get
I'm
yeah
so
we get
stoked.
we get a little snippy of Space Jam here, which is dope.
talked
I
about that
cannot
2 weeks
wait.
ago.
Yeah, we did. This is a Serena bio
With
pick.
Will Smith.
Yeah, with Will Smith. So we get,
Tom and Jerry.
yeah, which we'll be going over the new Conjuring film, which is going to be really good. Don't know what this is, but don't really care. This movie I pause real quick. On HBO Max there is a movie with Denzel and Jared Leto called The Little Things. Watched it. It's alright.
I was gonna ask you if you
Die.
watched it yet.
It's alright. I mean, if you got the time, it's a 2-hour film, mystery crime film. It's pretty cool. I mean, Denzel is amazing.
It's Denzel.
I was gonna
Yeah.
ask, did Leto let us down again?
No, he was alright. I mean, he was good. He was good.
Did you
Didn't
see?
WandaVision flop? You're bugging, scums. You're just fucking trolling at
Flop.
this point. Trying to think. I don't know what movie that is. That got a Clint Eastwood film, Godzilla.
oh,
There-
oh,
here-
oh.
This is Mortal Kombat right
Hold on,
here.
pause real quick.
Okay.
That movie where he said, "Let me know how we can help." That movie is supposed to be like John Wick.
Talking about with Hugh Jackman?
No,
Oh, well, what is the Hugh Jackman?
hold on, not this one. The next one. Kara told me about it. Nope, keep going. That. So he's coming out in a movie. I think it is. I think it's him. Where it's
Who, Clint Eastwood?
no, the guy who you just
From The
paused on.
Conjuring.
No. That's the
Yeah,
Conjuring.
but him. He has a movie coming out where he's like John Wick.
Oh, I'm down. I like
It's
it.
coming to HBO Max.
Hell yeah, dude! Real quick too, little sidetrack.
It's a comedy.
Sorry, because we're. I mean, we're whatever. But this girl right here, this lady, hot.
Yeah.
Hot. No?
I can see where you're saying it, but not for me.
What?
Like, she's attractive, but it's not
I
my
feel
cup of
it.
tea.
Get it, dude. Dude, hot. Sorry.
Okay.
No, like, she's very
Dude,
attractive.
she's in Godzilla King of Monsters.
Yeah, is the wife and the yeah.
Hot. Just saying. Just putting it out there.
So what?
Little Mortal Kombat. Here we go.
What is the
Boom.
Hugh Jackman?
You don't know.
No idea.
Okay,
no
that's-
fucking clue.
And did you
in my
you
jacket right there?
Did you see the thing about that they were pretty much copying Thor
What? What?
when Kong goes down with his hammer, with his axe?
Oh, there's a whole like article about his axe. It's from Skull Island. It's like forged by him.
Well, no, they're saying like they copied Marvel.
Front pocket. Huh?
They're saying they copied Marvel
Oh, really?
because of
I don't remember a big giant fucking gorilla.
just because
in Marvel.
of Thor coming down with the hammer going after
Oh man,
and
people
it
need to get
absorbing.
a fucking life,
you know.
dude. Get a fucking life.
Yeah.
Get a fucking life, dude. It's Godzilla and fucking Kong.
Yeah.
Get a fucking life.
Bro shoots lasers from his mouth, and you're gonna complain about an
I-
axe that deflects
Right,
energy beams.
dude. And I watched Godzilla King of Monsters the other night and Skull Island. Such good movies.
Yeah.
Very good movie.
Skull Island's probably my, like, as far as our time frame, best adaptation for for King.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Samuel L. Jackson in that movie, badass.
Yeah.
And Brie Larson in that movie, hot.
Yeah.
Oh
Ooh.
my god. I love how Idris Elba's in fucking yeah. I need to see.
That's
that.
why I had you pause
Judas the Messiah.
That's why I had
Hold
you
on,
pause it.
we're gonna see what the Hugh Jackman movie
But that's
is.
what we were looking
Yeah.
at.
Oh,
yeah.
yo.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
know
looked
y'all
away.
saw that shit.
Nope, I looked away.
Little Sub-Zero action going on. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Don't like that title.
Mm-mm.
I do.
I don't like that shit. What?
I
Menacing?
really love the con.
Mini scene.
So that's what I
Reminiscence?
do.
Now I
Yeah,
feel really dumb.
Reminiscence.
You guys can't see it, but there's a camera there.
Yeah.
I'm not illiterate.
Space Jam.
For the most part.
Matrix.
Hold on. Can you go back a little bit?
Sure.
It was that.
Yeah.
Another Boondock Saints.
Yeah, it's the last one.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
they announced that last year.
Hey,
Ooh,
bro.
I didn't know about
There's a
that.
little app that I like to call HBO Max.
I'm getting it.
And it's
okay.
the best fucking streaming app
Those are
besides
my
Disney Plus.
favorite movies is the Boondocks.
Yeah, bro. Oh yeah.
You know
And
what's
it's got an
crazy?
all original cast.
You know what's crazy? I didn't watch Boondock Saints till like 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Like all the way through. Yeah.
Oh, I watched them
So good.
multiple times.
And then I
throughout
watched
the
the
year.
second one right after.
Kind of ass.
I like
I
how
liked
they,
it.
I like how
I
they brought
liked
the
it.
father into
Yeah.
it.
Really? Kind of ass,
I was
in my
pu-
opinion.
I was super pumped the father.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, but first one, super
Oh,
good.
yeah.
S
Plus their
tier.
little sidekick and how they make fun of him too. Like it's just,
Right.
it's great. And his the pistols he pulls up.
Yeah. I
The
mean,
toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dune, Matrix, Kong jumping off into fucking whatever. And then, yeah, in theaters. So, I mean, like, that's like the little Mortal Kombat shit. But, I mean, we got a lot more in that. I'm excited.
You know what? I'm actually.
I
hope it's not going
You're
to be.
triggering me.
I hope it's not going to be a flop.
You're literally triggering me.
Got Borderlands.
Literally triggering. Yeah, we got, so Jordan brought this up to us. There's a Borderlands movie as well as an Uncharted movie. Tom Holland is Nathan Drake in Uncharted. Don't really know how that's gonna go.
He looks a little too young for it, but I'm
Yeah.
interested.
They could do something.
As
I guess.
Hey man, as long as it's not
or
a
maybe he'll bulk up for it.
Yeah.
as long as it's not a CGI'd mustache off his face.
Yeah, I just don't. Listen, Uncharted games are pretty cool.
I love them.
Yeah,
I
don't
love
get me
them.
wrong. Very good stories and shit like that. Just not really interested in watching a movie about it. Don't really care, in my opinion. That's just me. I'll
So it
probably.
could- yeah,
Will
could-
I watch it? Probably.
just another Tomb Raider.
Right,
No,
exactly. Or
no.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Who cares? But Borderlands 2 was casted, Kevin Hart as Roland in the Borderlands movie. I think Borderlands movie could have a lot of potential to be something like special, in my opinion. What would be really cool is if they found out a way to like CGI like textures like this onto real people.
Or Ryan Reynolds is Claptrap.
I'm so pumped about that.
Is that like a thing?
No, but I
They,
will.
they keep asking for it.
That would be so sick.
Netflix had a show come out, and I'm assuming it was on TV. It was called Skin Wars or something like that. So it's body paint people, where they had to do body paint on people,
and it looks exactly like that. Yeah,
with the dots and everything.
Can we look that up real fast?
What
is it called?
Skin Masters or Skin Wars?
Yeah, because they put them behind like a white canvas, and the person literally looked like a 2D.
Yeah, he stood like this, and it just looked like he was painted on the. No, they don't have it out of Borderlands. They do the style of Borderlands.
Yeah, but
where they do that.
I think there would probably be a link.
Get rid of the Borderlands. Put in Skin Wars 2D challenge, maybe, I think. There it is.
This?
Yep.
That's a real.
That's paint on a guy's face with his hair.
That's a real fucking person?
Yeah, his hair's painted.
Oh God, get me out of this.
Look, they blend them into the background and everything else.
Yeah, but I just want an image. I don't want to go to Netflix. You know what I mean? Oh, ew.
Look right there.
This? That's a person?
Up. They're all painted.
Yeah.
Those are all people.
All of those are they're
all painted.
What?
Yeah, that's paint on a person with a cardboard cutout of a drill.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Now you're like, I hope they do that. No, they can do it, and it's without CGI.
I'm down. I'm all about it. Let's do it.
CGI would be easier.
By the way, their clothes and everything on them is painted on as well.
Oh, whoa. They don't have clothes on?
They have like just
they're naked?
Color skin.
CGI would be better though, just because you know how long it would take for them to put makeup on every single day.
I also want to point out, Deadpool 6 hours of makeup for a 10-second scene. I also want to point out, Scums, I thought you said I'm a Prius.
I'm a hybrid car. Here's a little tidbit that we can get into here. There's no footage or nothing, but Justice League Snyder Cut officially has a release date. I believe it is
4 hours long.
Fucking what?
No, it's a joke.
Oh,
it is like 3 hours long though.
What the fuck, man? 3/18. So March 18th. That's coming up quick. It's coming up really quick. I can't wait to watch that. I've been hearing some crazy things about it. With fucking apparently Deathstroke is in that.
Is this a show or a movie?
Yeah, I don't. Have you heard that?
I've seen Deathstroke. He was in Suicide Squad.
No, I know, but I mean.
Oh, in the movie?
No, like he's in that. So don't really understand. Like, I don't understand like how much different it could be from the shitty ass shit film. But
it's honestly probably all the deleted scenes they had to cut out of the film thrown in the movie.
Yeah,
so there's probably parts that don't make sense, like Wonder Woman. Most likely.
God, I hope it's kind of a flop so we can rip into it.
Think about the.
That's the cut you guys were talking about. That was supposed to be, but then they kind of removed the bunch.
They removed like everything from it.
Because that version I think was like 3 hours and.
Yeah, but like, make it 3 hours.
We'll watch it.
Yeah.
Endgame.
Like I mean, yeah, right. I mean, like, why isn't it? Why didn't it be 3 hours at the start? Like, why didn't it do that on release? I mean, we don't have to spend much time on that. It's like, we all want to see that. We all are looking forward to that. I'm excited.
What?
Yeah, I mean, like, this is another thing we can talk about really quick. I mean, we play GTA. Kyle hasn't gotten it yet because he's kind of a bum. But again, he doesn't have space on his computer for it. I mean, but he did download Red Dead Online, so I mean, there's that. Did you not know that?
I know he did. I'm like, you do that, but not GTA.
Well, you didn't get it for free.
Red Dead at the time was $5.
$5,
oh,
yeah,
right.
instead of like 40.
Yeah, you didn't do the.
So I bought it regardless.
Just like a little game we like to call Battlefront.
Yeah.
Save $40 again, but hey.
I was about to say we've talked about this.
I know. You really hurt my soul.
Anything
when you
that comes up free, my library's just stacked because eventually it's gonna get down.
That's my thing. Like I really need to, even if it's free. My mentality, I don't need it. So
yeah, but you do. You just get you click on own and it's there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You really fucked up on Battlefront, didn't you?
We don't play it anyway.
I was about to say you hardly play.
Yeah.
It'll be another
No,
game.
yeah, you're right.
It'll be another game. Hey, download this. Played it for 2 hours.
We haven't played. We haven't played GTFO either, and that was actually pretty fun. I thought.
It was fun, yeah. GTFO was fun.
But we
did
needed.
Did you download
We
that?
needed more people though. But just
That's honestly, I didn't think that was worth $40.
Not worth what it was. But I mean,
It's $40. It was not worth $40.
We needed another person.
Yeah, you and me could not do that by ourselves. No. I mean, we had fun.
Yeah.
But like at some points, we were just like dying and just like laughing at how bad we were, shit like that. But yeah, so GTA 3, San Andreas, and Vice City, getting remastered. Hopefully, which honestly that would be really cool. I'd be interested to check them out. I love San Andreas and Vice City. Honestly, Vice City has been a long fucking time
It's
since
the
I
first
played
game where
Vice
you could.
City.
San Andreas was the first one you could swim in water.
Yeah,
And not drown.
right. And it was the first one with like cheat codes that had like
Jets.
crazy shit in
You
it
could
and
get
everything.
the
Yeah.
fighter jet and everything.
So I mean, but like really though, like God only knows when the fuck this is gonna be coming out.
Shark cards.
Yeah, like, cause that's what that company is just all about. Just like, give me your fucking money.
Yeah.
But again, like San Andreas had a dope ass storyline. I think it would be cool to remaster them, but at the same time, it's like, hey, I got an idea. Just put out GTA 6. That's just my opinion.
I wouldn't be able to fucking run it.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Fucking. Okay, so here's
I haven't seen it yet, so I would actually enjoy this one.
No, I mean, like, I watched 2 seconds of it, and then I was like, okay, I gotta save this for the podcast. But what we'll do here, obviously, we got the shit's muted. Hold on. Come on, bro. They look really good. Like, they're really well drawn.
Their movement kind of.
Or is it CGI?
That's.
It is.
Yeah.
Because it's real world.
Again, this is coming to HBO Max. I don't really know what this is gonna like consist of. Chloe Grace Moretz is in this. Hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So. I mean, like, it's gonna be a fun movie to watch. Like, if you like Tom and Jerry, it'll be cool. I would watch it.
Okay.
It's cool. I mean, like, again.
I'd watch it to talk about it.
Yeah, yeah. Interesting how, they're becoming, like, I mean, Tom and Jerry's, like, relevant. Still don't think anything will beat original OG Tom and Jerry, though. Like, when you would watch it, like, at home after school or whatever the fuck.
Got it didn't really have a cartoony Scream
It was
Well-
much more of a like guy. Like you could
Ow.
tell. Yeah. So I mean, we don't have to spend a lot of time on this one, but I just thought that this was interesting. Did you guys ever watch Attack of the Show and stuff when you were younger? Yeah, well, that's coming back, and X-Play is coming back. It's official. G4 confirmed it.
Hold on. I want to go back to the 90s again.
Yeah.
G4 is coming back, so is MTV going to start actually playing music videos?
No.
That'd be
Probably
tight
not.
though if they did, but
I think that's why they brought out Fuse TV for a while.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, so summer in 2021, they'll be coming back. I don't fucking know when it is. Yeah, but X-Play's coming back, which is cool. I mean, I always liked X-Play. I thought it was fun. They literally, and Attack of the Show would literally just talk about video games and shit. So it'll be cool to see both of those hosts come back. I've already if you've watched E3 over the past couple of years, they've been on E3 panels and stuff like that, which is cool. At the same time, it's like, again, we can't really spend too much time on this. I'll probably watch the fuck out of it. But G4 coming back is dope, in my opinion. I think it's really cool, and I'm excited to see them. I mean, basically it's what like people do on YouTube with like reviewing games, all that kind of shit, talking about upcoming things, interviewing, game developers and stuff. I think it's cool. But I mean, at the same time, like if you didn't watch it, you probably don't care. So all good. But it was a dope ass show back in the day. I remember like getting on, like going to the G4 channel at like super late at night, and it would be like a rerun of like something, but they would be like talking about like Metal Gear Solid and like shit like that. And I was just like, oh my god, like so cool. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really remember what this is. What? I don't know what this is, and I don't think I meant to save this. Yep. Don't know what that is. Sorry, guys. All right. So here's a game trailer that I picked up on that I was like, okay, this looks pretty.
And
Yeah.
the day before, yeah.
All right. So it's called The Day Before. It looks kind of like Last of Us, in my opinion, but
The Division. I thought of it.
yeah, kind of a mixture of both. Looks pretty. I don't know. Looks pretty cool in my opinion. I hate these kind of like trailers though, where like you got like somebody like talking and shit in the background. Fuck that.
Let me see gameplay.
Yeah. Welcome to the in-game footage. Work in progress. Rah, rah, rah. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, like this is so scripted. So scripted. But it does remind me a lot of Division now that you say that.
Yeah.
Honestly, if this is made by Ubisoft, I have no interest in
This
playing
is
it.
definitely. They just look like you're walking through that city again.
It's literally Division, like the wires on the ground and everything like
That water texture looks fantastic, but it's not going to be that.
right. You're right. Dude, this is so badly scripted. I wish you guys could hear this shit. This guy goes, all right. I just found a killer cowboy hat."
Everything looks
Fuck that.
fantastic, and it's going to be
Yeah.
such a downgrade.
I'd be interested to know the company who's making this. Like, if we see Ubisoft on it, not buying it, sorry. Now that you say Division, I'm like, oh man, Division was kind of a letdown. Dude, oh my god, is this Division? Did they just reskin Division, guys? Yup, I think they did. Dude,
It's like the same.
think they may
Is it
have
the
reskinned Division.
same
dude.
map? It's just zombies now.
I think it's just Division with zombies. Yep. Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed this one.
Might still be worth it.
I don't know. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's Division.
They show how they fight, then.
Dude.
Yep.
Are you so real quick?
You realize how many supplies you just ruined?
Yeah, right. My store. Are you guys impressed by this or not? I mean, speak your mind. Like, be honest.
It's not something that's jumping out at me as like, oh, this is different. This is something I would.
Yeah, no, it doesn't stick out to me. It doesn't look original, in my opinion. The zombies look bland.
The only zombie game I want is the new
Back for Blood.
No.
Resident Evil.
No. The parkour.
Oh, Dying Light 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay, so
Scum
what you guys
just said,
can't
is this
hear.
the Cyberpunk prequel?
Oh god, what you guys can't hear is the fact that they're saying now he's crafting a bandage.
Yeah. I just don't think it's gonna be like this in like the actual.
No, watch it be more Cyberpunk. Half crawling at.
Yeah.
What Ty was doing to me in GTFO. I tried to get past zombies and he just kept flashing the flashlight at me, trying to get them to attack me.
Yeah, it was dope. It was fun. Good times. But the zombies in that shit are like insane. They're like heads like split up. Shit. Fucking wild. Pretty crazy. I'd like that game to get a little bit more development on it before I go back, to be honest. But
And cheaper for other people to actually buy.
again, that didn't look good. It's not made by fucking Ubisoft, guys. It's made by Mytona Publisher.
And even the fuck. Everything just screams.
Screams Division. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, that's just like one thing that I grabbed that I was like, I don't know, dude. Like maybe this will be cool. Obviously, it wasn't. So what are you gonna do? We're gonna skip this one because we've already seen what that's episode 5. Static Shock is officially coming to HBO Max, which is another reason to fucking grab HBO Max. It's amazing.
8 more days.
Please go stream Static Shock. Static Shock's amazing. 8 more days.
It comes out on the 15th. Is
Oh,
when it gets
really?
released to
February?
HBO.
Dude, that's huge.
I put it in my calendar.
Fuck yeah. Here's something that I do want to talk about because these are some of my favorite movies. Well, let me be specific when I say this. Stop, please. Stop. Let me be specific when I say this. Cloverfield, the first one. Are you guys familiar? You've never watched that?
No.
Oh, dude, that's such a good movie. It's so good. That movie is so good. Do you like found footage films?
Oh, that's Cloverfield? Are you talking about where they're in the party at the beginning and then
Yeah.
everything goes to hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, have you seen that though?
Yeah.
A while ago then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Cloverfield, one of my favorite movies. Especially because I mean, and we as a unit here, I can speak for all of us when I say we love kaiju movies. Like I love monster movies. Cloverfield was one of those that blended like a Blair Witch effect with the handheld camera with a kaiju in it, which was just like it was so well done, and the monster was very interesting, very interesting. there was meta and like lore to the movie where you had to like look it up and shit. I thought it was dope. 10 Cloverfield Lane, again, that's another one of my favorite movies that is a sequel it's like happening at the same time.
Is that the one
Cloverfield's
when
at the end?
or no, what is that one when the chick's in the basement? Something
Yeah,
in that?
with John Goodman.
Yes.
Yeah. Which that one is incredible as well. I thought that was a great movie. Cloverfield Paradox, however, on Netflix. Did you guys ever watch that? Not that good. Not that good. It is in the Cloverfield universe, but it explains everything as to why Cloverfield that happens and 10 Cloverfield Lane at the end of the movie, why that is happening. It explains that. So at the end of the day, like, I'm excited that this is like a direct sequel though to like the first film, which I'm all about. Obviously there's not really too many things about it yet. It's like in development, so it's one of those things where we just kind of have to like sit and wait and watch. But I'm excited about it. It Cloverfield for me is, and like I said, if they just stick with like the first movie kind of plot, I'm with it. So we'll see where it goes. We'll report back if we hear anything else. But apparently, the director Matt Reeves, who was the director of the first Cloverfield, isn't coming back, but Abrams is coming back to produce, which is cool. Other than that, that's all I really fucking know. That's all I'm gonna really spend that. But I'm excited. Cloverfield is a dope ass fucking movie, and everybody should watch it. Now, okay, so the only other thing that I wanted to get into before we do like a little bit of WandaVision here, and then we can wrap up, is Zack Snyder revealed Jared Leto as Joker in Justice League. He gave like a sneak peek preview. In my opinion, I mean, you can't really see him in it, like the picture. Have you seen it? Not about it.
Jared Leto.
I don't.
Like, I'm cool. Like, Jared Leto, he played one version of Joker. But
Yeah.
I think they should, with them bringing in a different Batman.
Yeah.
And I know they're keeping Harley Quinn, but I think they should just kind of nip it in the bud.
Yeah.
Because that right there is very much Heath
got
Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix.
That's who they should.
The makeup
keep.
is more like Heath Ledger. The hairdo's like Joaquin, where it's that high back, long comb back. And the card is very much Heath Ledger.
He's got gloves on still.
Because if I remember, they did a picture with Heath Ledger where he stands there and all you can see.
Yeah.
Shadow figure.
Right. For me,
after you come out with Joaquin Phoenix, are you gonna go back to Jared Leto?
Well,
you had a masterpiece.
But the thing is
Multiverse.
Joaquin Phoenix Joker is not the universe that this is in. It's its own film. It's a biopic about the Joker, but a realistic biopic about the Joker. Like, he's not falling into a vat of chemicals and shit like that.
I don't think Joaquin could actually even pull off most of the action resemblance of like DC, how Joker gets involved.
But he doesn't want to be a part of like superhero films.
The worst part is he
more
could
psychological.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
his mannerisms, everything in the Joker, he could pull off all the action. Because the Joker wasn't huge. He was more so, to be honest, anytime he was in a fight scene, he got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
There was no fighting back because he's a trickster.
Right.
But
I mean, even Heath Ledger's Joker
he's
doesn't
a bad
really.
Batman.
Yeah.
He's an evil Batman with a whole lot less money.
Right. Yeah.
Lex Luthor is Iron Man.
I just meant with like the explosions and stuff like that. I just don't.
I never really thought about it like that.
Everybody has their own counterparts.
Yeah. The thing is, there's a couple of things about this that I can break down, but I won't. The thing is in Suicide Squad, he had a chance. Now, it's not like he wrote the fucking movie, and there were definitely a lot of shit in that. There was a lot of shit in that movie that fucking hated. And I didn't like the representation of Joker in that film. I mean, you can go as far as the look of him was, in my opinion, it was cheeseballs, kind of plastic. As well as you could go as far as the fucking tattoo of the mouth on his hand and him like doing weird shit with that. I was just like, this is just not what I want at all. I'm sorry. It's not like killing Joker. And I hate your grills and I hate your gold chains on. I just hate everything about this Joker.
Yeah, he was
in my opinion,
like a player, like a pimp. Yeah.
And to be honest, the one thing about Joker that I just feel like you have to get down, even if you put your own spin on it. And I'll give him credit. He put his own spin on the shit. But his laugh in that fucking movie sounds like fucking Squidward from SpongeBob.
When he laid down into the...
Yeah. Like, what the fuck is that? I'm sorry. I mean, like, I get it, dude. Like, you're doing your own thing. You want to put your own spin on it. That's fine. Not my cup of tea, though, in my opinion. I mean, I just... When I see this, though, I feel like, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I guess you get another chance, and I mean, it better be good. Like, it better not be Suicide Squad Joker. It better be something else, in my opinion. I mean, you go ahead, feel free, take the fucking floor. That's all I gotta say about it. Is that I think the look of him, like the face and shit, from what we can see in the silhouette here, looks cool. I like the hair slicked back. He's got longer hair.
And now he obviously has the...
Yeah, he's got like more of a carnival makeup on.
He has the smiley.
Yeah, and I mean, we'll have to see. But I mean, one of y'all go ahead. I don't have a lot of faith in Jared Leto as Joker.
Really have a whole lot of faith in anything D.
Yeah, fair enough. That's a fair statement.
So I've been quiet.
Yeah.
Two things. One, it's not Jared Leto in the picture. They've been recasted because Jared Leto's character has face tattoos. There's no outline of a face tattoo on his forehead.
But it is Jared Leto.
They announced that he's coming back as Joker. That face.
Yeah,
is
they
too
did.
wide. That he was just in with Denzel.
Well, wait, hold on.
That face is too wide to be Jared Leto. Bro's Skeletor.
He is.
He is like the skinny, tall version of Joker. Now, before we keep going further,
right?
I know you probably heard about it, but the fan theory that Joker's wrong. Do you remember?
Yeah.
They're saying that the tattoo, everything on him, behind him. So my question is, I wonder if they took it. Like, I know they had the whole idea of killing, but I wonder if they took it as, because the outfit was like teenage Robin, right?
Right.
That had the murder holes and everything else. What if they turned him into Mini Joker? Do you remember when they did the little series where he had his own little companion that he brainwashed? Drake. Tim Drake. Wait, is it Tim? The one that Joker killed?
No, that's
it's Yep. There's like 9
Jason
Robins.
Todd.
Jason Todd. They think it's Jason Todd. That's the only. I realize you probably couldn't hear me. So the tattoos to remind himself, but also if he's brainwashed, that could have helped with it, because at any given point, there's not one Joker in Batman. It's always been rumored that there's 3 at any given point, that there's always 3 Jokers. Mantle like Batman.
But it is the actor Jared Leto playing Joker, correct?
That's what they've said, but like looking at this picture, that's not the Jared Leto that we've been introduced to as Joker. Face is too wide, there's no face tattoos. Dude's face is tatted up like crazy in the movie. He has the teardrops and everything, and if you can see the eyeliner on him.
But what about this?
Joker.
Yeah, I know
Snyder teased how he was changing the look of Jared Leto's Joker for the Justice League.
Okay, but my other question is,
Makeup.
Jared Leto doesn't look like that. He's not that wide, so who'd they use for the picture?
They could have like prosthetics on.
I'm more curious of who they're using for the picture. Because
I think that's Leto. I mean,
Put weight
Leto's
on
got long hair.
Yeah, but he also looks Skeletor. You just showed us the Denzel Washington movie that came
No,
out on HBO.
I know. You know what I think you're
It's
doing?
like putting a shadow face.
I think you don't want it to be Jared Leto.
Nobody wants it to be Jared
Well,
Leto.
yeah.
But
I
Jared
agree.
Leto.
I agree, but I'm just
But
saying.
Jared Leto.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, in general though, I think you're like, please God, no, don't let it be Jared Leto again. That's not Jared Leto.
Speak it
in the
into
fucking
fruition.
yeah, like.
Now, have you noticed that after the Joker, like his trying to be Joker, that all of the movies he takes is a dark psychotic role now?
Yes.
Now I wonder if he trying too hard to put himself in that mind space. Like everybody else who has played Joker has connected to it.
To Leto's credit, he is a method actor.
Yes.
So
I mean, he sent.
he
what was
does
it,
put
rats?
himself in this.
He sent a
position.
dead rat on set as a prank to them. A used condom was one of them. All during Suicide Squad. It wasn't like
Dude, that makes
used.
me hate it even more.
Yeah, it wasn't like used, but he was trying to play pranks on him. And like the one was I forget which one. It was a dead animal sent
Did
in a
he
box.
hold the fucking mouth hand up to himself while he was doing it? Look at my used condom.
I'm not sure if it
the
was the used
fuck?
condom. I know one of them got like a dead rat or something on set in a box or something like that. Like he was trying to keep the whole like Joker vibe thing going. Like, yeah, he's disconnecting with reality.
I don't know.
The picture got me excited. Then I heard it was Jared Leto, and I got sad.
I was gonna say the article says it's Jared Leto, or it doesn't say it's Jared Leto. Sorry, it says stuff about Jared Leto's Joker. So I'm assuming that's fucking Jared Leto.
Be okay if they give us multiple Jokers in the same movie, just to get.
I mean, yeah. Listen. I think if he has a little scene and it's fine and it's like a cameo or whatever, great. If you know what I mean, like if he doesn't pull it off in that, dude, you're done. Like you're done. No more Joker for you. Okay? Like
We're giving him 2.
I guess we are.
I had one.
Yes, we fucking are. Like, yeah, I agree. You should only have one. Heath Ledger did it. Jack Nicholson did it. Great. Joaquin Phoenix killed it.
Can't they just give Arkham voiceover and just let Leto just be?
I've suggested that to people before too, and I think that would be a fantastic idea. I mean, like, how dope would it be to have like Mark Hamill do audio dub?
Joker being the Joker.
Yeah,
because
it would be awesome.
his I think is the
He
Oh,
is
of
the
course.
Joker.
Yeah, I mean, 90s Batman
Nobody
animated.
else
We
has
all.
been a voiceover, have they?
Well, I mean, like, yes, people have successfely. In my opinion, no.
Because
like,
I know they still use Hamill for all the games and everything else. They don't use anybody
no,
else.
that's not true.
Sure?
yeah like
Yeah,
Batman
even
Asylum, and so there's no. That's
Well,
not him.
Hold on, wait
Arkham had
a
him.
minute. Yeah, no, you are wrong. Like,
Hamill was in Arkham.
listen,
You serious?
yeah, Arkham Asylum has Hamill in it. Arkham City has Hamill in it. Arkham Knight has Hamill in it as well. However, Arkham Origins does not have Hamill in it. It's not the same
I
person.
thought it sounded different. That's why I was so sure it wasn't.
No, it for sure is Mark Hamill. I promise you.
It had
I was
more of
looking it
a.
up.
It had more of a.
Well, he's older now. You know what I mean? Like but I promise you that's one of the reasons I loved Batman Arkham series was because it had so the Batman in Batman Arkham is the original Batman voice. Like from Batman 90s.
Yeah.
So
Did he actually just reread, or they just use his?
no, they reread. Yeah.
Oh,
They
he's
got
a-
a whole script, all that kind of shit. That's Hamill and Hamill has said anytime, I forget what the actor's name or voice actor's name who plays Bruce Wayne in Batman 90s animated series, whatever that dude's name is. Who? Cesar Romero. When he does anything Batman,
I didn't know
Wait.
that. Michael Emerson? Blacklist is voice of Batman as well. Yep, and so is Zach Galifianakis.
What?
I don't like that.
He was for the Lego Batman. He was in the Lego Batman
okay, all
as,
right.
Joker.
Lego.
I'm sorry, Michael Emerson did the voice of Joker, so
And
did Zach
then-
Galifianakis.
The voice of Lego Batman is the dude from Arrested Development.
Well, isn't
I
Uh,
forget what his name
didn't
is.
one of the Lego Batmans or something? It was the guy from Conjuring
Mm-hmm.
too.
For Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about the Joker voices.
I thought, yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know. All I know is that the dude who was Batman 90s animated series, whenever he gets casted as a voice actor for Bruce Wayne and Batman, if they ask Mark Hamill, the first thing he asks them is that guy doing it? And they say yes. He goes, okay, sign me up. And they did that for Batman Arkham Asylum because they wanted it to be as close to the 90s cartoon as possible.
Okay.
That's why Harley Quinn in Batman Arkham Asylum, that's the same voice actor who did it in Batman 90s. Well,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know about anybody else, but I know that those three people were like, it was like, yes, for sure.
I just never bothered to actually dig into it and be like, who is this?
Yeah. But anyway, about Leto as Jared, about Leto as Joker. It is what it is. We'll see how it goes in March when we see him. If he sucks, he fucking sucks, dude. Cast somebody else. Get him out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to fucking see him. We need another person that is like fucking Heath Ledger. Take over the role. Not fucking Leto. I'm sorry. I don't like Leto as Joker. It just is what it is. That's gone.
It'll be interesting.
What?
For like an old man Joker.
Literally a shit villain.
Scums is literally, you're a walking ant, dude. Shut up. So we're gonna talk WandaVision real fast, okay?
I think,
We don't have to go into episode 1, 2, and 3, okay? Mainly want to talk about episode 4 and 5. So, spoilers, everybody who hasn't watched it, sorry. We know when this is taking place now in the Marvel timeline. It's after Endgame, but there are scenes that happen in episode 4 that are happening during Endgame. A fan made a synchronized scene team up. Did you watch this? Okay. We did. Yeah, we talked about it
yesterday.
We did talk about it. So a fan made a matchup of literally like what's going on at the same time during these scenes. Do you remember episode 4 at all? Yeah. Okay, cool. So you'll know exactly what's going on. So it's actually really interesting.
they're coming back and
Yeah, which is awesome.
have a problem. Oh.
Yeah, I was like, are you good? Oh. So, like, obviously, when Hawk did it, it worked. It's bringing everybody back. People are blipping back into existence.
So that's when she asked about, and then okay.
Yeah, and when I watched this, I was like, oh shit, this makes a lot of sense now. She can still get it too. Yeah. Hot. Yeah.
Hawkeye's wife.
Yeah, hot.
We were talking about Scooby Doo. That's
Yeah, that's Velma.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hot. So, like, this is happening while she's at that hospital. I'm like, when I was watching this the first time, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, is this anywhere near there, though? Like, wouldn't she hear this? And then I was like, oh, wait, no, it's not. Like, it's like
It took
different-
place at the Avengers base.
yeah, right, yeah. Why isn't she getting blown up? Like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
All my questions that I kept asking you.
Yeah, it answers. I mean, this video answers it, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna have to rewatch.
I will gladly do that
I
with
know.
I remember everything from. I've seen it so
Okay,
many
so
times.
here's
Yeah.
gonna be my question. I've
Sure.
watched Endgame like 4 or 5 times, a lot of times. So correct me if I'm wrong. The battle at the end against Thanos, isn't Scarlet there? Like she comes through the portal because it's nothing but the women beating his ass because of Captain Marvel.
The whole end, everybody.
Yeah, so that's my point. If Vision has sat there and died already, she went and fought a battle, then came back for his body, even though it's been well over 5 years, because Vision's body was destroyed when the stone was taken out of his skull.
Right. And it got taken to Sword Facility.
Yeah, so
And
you're
they-
talking a
and they
5-year
scrapped it.
window, which we're going to get to because it shows it
Mhm.
in episode 5 that we're talking about.
Sure.
You have a 5-year window there between when the blip happened and when they bring everybody back.
Right.
She was in the battle against Thanos at
Mhm.
the end.
Right.
There's a 5-year window between when Vision got destroyed and when she's battling at the end. So Westview or whatever, when exactly is that taken from them? Because she's already taken Vision's body, but now she's fighting. Does that happen at the end of 5 years? Because I find it hard to believe that they've had this man taken apart for 5 years and haven't contacted Tony, who built him.
Okay, so in your first question of does this happen after the 5 years? This happens after Endgame.
Okay.
Because the in episode 5 where we see her go into the Sword Facility
Yes.
and grab Vision's body, that was a deleted scene that is now canon that was supposed to be at the end of Endgame.
Okay, that's why I never watched the deleted scenes because
Well, they
Once
never
again-
had it in there. They took
Yeah.
it out.
that's why I'm
and-
confused. Time frame on
Right. And
So.
they took it out to put it in WandaVision to make more of an impact in I guess episode 5. I actually had my audiobook play and I thought you guys were reacting to my audiobook and just fair enough. We love you, scums. But yeah, so this takes place after Endgame. Vision has been dead for 5 years.
So why does it take her 5 years? Like I understand revenge and all
Well,
that.
because they took his body and it's gone. She doesn't know where it is for 5 years. Because it's, if you remember, it's in the Sword Facility and it's scrapped.
Yeah,
Like
They're
it's
doing
it's
research on it.
apart,
They're
right?
doing research on it.
Yeah, and they
But
never told anybody.
this
They never
it's
told
it's
anyone.
hard to believe that for 5 years Wanda wasn't looking for him and couldn't find him.
But but how is she supposed to find him? He's dead.
how'd she find him in the first place?
I don't know that.
Like it's. I understand it's movies. I'm never going to be satisfied, but it's one of those things where it's just like
No, I get.
timelines. I want to be more straightforward, where I'm not
Yeah.
sitting here like, shit, now I have to go back and watch 2 different movies to be able to sync up where I'm at and make it sense.
See, but that my argument with that would be I don't think you're gonna get your answer.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, like I
It's a
don't-
movie
well,
or
right,
this
but,
series TV show, but
but I would say she's with the Avengers for 5 years. Like she's still around. Like she's still doing her thing with Tony and all those guys.
but Tony wasn't even part of it. Remember, he went off grid. It was just
Well,
Black Widow.
Right, yeah, Black Widow and Captain America, all those dudes. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though, is like, you know, she's grieving for 5 years, essentially, and then I guess found out somehow that his body's there, and then she literally just goes and takes it. Like, so I don't know, but I do know for a fact it's after Endgame. Like, for sure, 100%.
So where's
Well, see, and this is where our episode 5 like shit comes into play here.
her own world up and he's not there?
No, I don't think that's.
It's not made up.
Well, see,
when she shot the pants in the scene, everybody that's there, she's just reformed what they look like and what she's.
Yeah, but
doing
I'm
to
saying like giving off her own reality in that world. Vision's not actually.
No, he is. This is the part it can get a little confusing, but this is the part that I wanted to talk about for sure. And I had a conversation with a coworker at work about some of this shit, and I was like, oh, this is actually really dope. I can't wait to talk about this today. But so like Vision, in episode, what is it, 3 or whatever, where it like flashes and you see him with the fucking hole in his head and all that.
That's why I thought that's where I came from.
I think that that's like PTSD from seeing him like that. In episode 5, they confirm she is making her own reality.
Yeah.
It is a universe inside of that hex, but it's real.
She's mind controlling
her
everybody.
kids are real. The Kevlar 80s pants or whatever the fuck and shirt, that's real. She made that. Her and
she
Vision,
said what she was doing. She was like, "You really think I'm mind controlling all of them, making them walk their dog every day and all of that?"
and it's like, well,
Yeah.
you just admitted that you are like getting them to dentist appointments and shit. Yeah,
So theoretically, she created all this, and all of them could come out of this.
correct. Now, here's the thing though about that. Here's the thing about that. And, we'll get in the whole fucking Mephisto theory and all that shit too.
I'm not even there.
But I know. If Vision, and I don't know if any of this is correct or not. This is all speculation from what we've watched. But if Vision is recreated, has she recreated a Mind Stone? Vision, and if you
That
look,
takes a lot of power, though.
she's one of the most in
Yeah.
episode 5 they say that she could have single-handedly killed Thanos, and then somebody goes, well, what about Captain Marvel? And they're like, well, she has more power than Captain Marvel. And it's like, well, I don't know. Well, we're not talking about Captain Marvel. Okay.
They're even.
Right.
They both got their powers from a stone.
So
Specifically, Vision Stone is the one that gave her her powers.
right. So my thing is, if she recreated Vision from scrap, his original body, did she pull another Mind Stone out of another universe? Because that's exactly what they fucking did in Endgame. They went to another universe.
They went back in time.
Fine.
They didn't go back
Yeah.
into another universe.
But isn't
that's why they
that's
couldn't
another
run in-
dimension?
No, it's a different timeline. It's the same dimension, but because they went back and modified it, it split the timeline.
Yeah, but didn't she just? I mean, like, but she could just do that, right?
She would have to get the stone, the time stone, which was in the gauntlet when they brought everybody back at the very end. She would have to
And
steal the
just-
stone.
But okay,
So
fair enough.
my entire thing, like this is probably got to piggyback on what you're saying.
Sure.
Is what if Vision isn't there, and he is literally a figment of her imagination, and she's putting him in everybody else's head? Because also, if she created him and she's controlling everybody, we know he's his own sentient being. He doesn't remember anything before Westview, which means all of the Mind Stone prior, like before it was ripped out of his head, he doesn't remember any of it because he didn't exist before this sequence in his head, in his mind frame. Because when the stone was ripped out of his head, it took away his soul, his essence, everything.
Right, yeah.
So from that point to now, he forgot everything before. So it's like not anesthesia, memory loss.
Right, but my question still stands though.
He's self-aware.
Well,
So-
right. So how is that even a thing?
I'm wondering that's why if it's in her head,
Right.
because of who she knows who he is as a person, how he would react to situations and it's their subconscious. Because remember when she glitched and she saw his body standing up and there was just the hole missing? His body was put back together.
Yeah, but I now, and like I said, I'm just going with my own theory here. You're not. I can't say you're wrong. I can't. This
None of
is
us.
all just speculation. But I'm thinking that she completely recreated Vision from scratch, and I'm thinking that she put another fucking Mind Stone in his face. That's what I think. I mean, dude, The fucking Kevlar shit's real. Her kids are real. The fucking people inside all of that shit are real. And I mean, like, if she reanimated Vision, she brought her fucking brother back.
But here's the other thing. Like, this is why I'm saying it might be all in her head. The brother thing. What if she inserted him into all their memories? So now she has her brother back in her own little world. Remember, she said, I have what I would want. Stay away from me. I'll stay away from you.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing. She walked out of the portal back in her normal clothes. So she chose to transform her clothes back. When she shot the agent out, she was still wearing her clothes. And if you watch when she was getting angry, when she asked about Pietro and Quicksilver and Ultron and all that, her hand started glowing and she looked down at her hand like she was almost surprised that she was
had
doing
like
what
powers
she was
or something?
like that level of powers.
Right.
Like when she started just doing her basic thing, that like she's never done it before. And then she shot you out of the portal. Like you think once you cross that barrier, your clothes would go back to normal since she walked out like it was fine.
I don't fucking know. That's why there's so much craziness to the show, and it's like, you know, the first 2 episodes I was like, this show is gonna be like bullshit, and now it's like I'm like reading into shit.
This is where Mephisto comes into play, because if she is just altering everybody's perception, the clothes would have changed back. Because if she's controlling everything and creating her own reality, as soon as you cross through that barrier, your reality should go back to normal. You shouldn't be in the normal clothes anymore.
But she was in her clothes.
80s clothes, not her bulletproof vest that she walked in with. Her clothes changed form.
Whoa, hold on. Who are we talking about here?
The agent. When she got shot back out of the portal episode,
she was in her normal clothes.
She was in the clothes from Westview. She wasn't in her vest because that's why she shot the 80 clothes with the and then found out it was Kevlar.
Rewrote. Right. Okay.
But they're saying if she's rewriting it in her own little bubble, you think when you come out of that bubble, you'd be back to normal. Just like your helicopter went in it transformed into old school.
Right.
She comes back out, she transformed back into Scarlet Witch, but when she blasted the agent out, she didn't transform anything back. She stayed in her thing. So that's where if she's twisting reality but not rewriting it, how are the clothes staying the same when you get bounced out? That's where I was like, maybe Mephisto actually really has something going on here.
Yeah, and
maybe she's mind controlled and he's literally just running off her rage.
And and that's the other thing too, is it's like if she, well, yeah, like if she's
blinded by rage or
guilt
or remorse,
grief,
it's easy for him just to pluck strings. I mean, look at what happened during Ultron.
Do you think she's getting controlled then?
To a degree, maybe.
Because do you think?
Because look at her eyes every time that like she starts.
That's where I thought too.
Out.
There's something else that's higher that's her to do.
Yeah,
Because when she starts, like, whenever she starts getting upset, look at her eyes. Like, yeah, she looks like she's gonna cry, but they don't look like they're normal.
Right.
Like there is. I hate to say, I'm probably reading too much into it. It's kind of like it's her emotions going haywire, and that's like her real self coming through. Is when she's like starting to glitch out. Like, what do you mean? Or when she gets angry.
Yeah.
But even when she got angry in Ultron or Avengers, she never got to that extent.
Even when maybe she's just more powerful now, or maybe that
Vision's
like that
gem
powers
got ripped out of his skull.
Yeah.
You think at that point that's a breaking point for any character where like you find a new power.
Right.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah. That's
you
true.
think that would like before she even knew Vision just set her off the deep end. Then she did go and kill Ultron because of it, but still.
Well, I forget who it is, but don't they like I think it might be in Ultron or maybe Civil War, but they like lock her up at one point because they're literally like, you are way too powerful. Like, we don't know what to do with you. Isn't that in one of the movies? And she's like,
not in Civil War because she comes floating down.
Maybe it was in Ultron. I don't.
Well,
fucking
Ultron
know.
was just them.
The Ultron, the kids had their own cages.
Them. Yeah.
The kids had their own cages. They were in their own cells essentially.
Yeah, but fuck, man, isn't it? Isn't like Hawkeye like talking to her or something like that, and she's like, "You guys want to like lock me up or like something like that?"
Yeah, lock me up like before, and she starts getting like all rage mode.
Yeah,
because as soon as she starts getting angry, her powers start coming out again.
So, fuck, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. This show is insane.
I love it. I love it so far. Like the first 2 episodes, even though how like far left they were, I was still about it.
I mean, yeah, but well, all right. So let's talk about Agnes.
Agnes.
Yeah, like, so beforehand, I was just like, oh, she's a fucking neighbor, like, cool, comedic relief. Now I'm like, I think that fucking Agnes is fucking Mephisto. I think that she's fucking controlling everything, or not everything, but I think she's controlling Wanda.
To a degree, because you think about it, if Wanda is controlling everything, episode 1, she wouldn't have shown up unannounced when they were like, oh, what's going on? Oh, why
Right.
are you here? We have people here. Oh, you're
Right.
here to help me?
Yeah, right.
She wouldn't have been surprised by it. Like, even if she is in the mentality of 80s, this is how it is, and this is what I grew up watching, so this is my life now. Because that's very much what I was thinking of, because back when she was in, they had old school TVs, they saw modern news, but you have to think what television shows run normally. So I'm thinking when she was a kid, everything that's happening now is what she watched growing up with, and that's what she saw as a family.
I didn't even think about that.
Like, growing up, this is what a family is.
Huh.
Because if you think about it, nothing that she has where she says, this is all I want, nothing is back from, like, where her country is. It's all, quote-unquote, the American dream.
Right. Right,
Mhm.
yeah.
So that's why I also think, because her accent started going away, but it was never completely gone. So why would she take that away from herself? That's who she is.
I want the
So-
fucking
so
rest of
Agnes.
the show to come out.
So back to Agnes. Not to
yeah.
mention, she breaks character enough. And
mean,
two, and she's self-aware of
in
everything
episode
around.
5, I mean, it's like literally like in the
She
first
knows
like, 5
about
minutes,
Vision.
it's boom. Should we retape this or like whatever? I was like, when I first watched it, I mean, when you were watching it today, you were like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? And when I first watched it, I'm like, whoa, like what? Right in front of Vision? Like what the?
There's
what?
quite a few moments I just
Not to
Yeah,
mention,
yeah, just like staring at us. Yeah.
not to mention, there's other scenes where it's like they are self-aware of what's going on and they're breaking character. Like, you know how the dude in
Right.
the office was mind controlled. Then they were talking about the bushes, Agnes. They're like, oh no, don't worry about it. When it was her, the mailman, and everything.
But like,
Today, dog walking. Oh, don't worry about it. Your mom won't let him get far. One, that's a caring thing. Like, oh hey, your dog doesn't go away. Or two, hey, your mom controls everything. Your dog's not going anywhere. Dog ends up dead. Ironically, in Agnes's yard.
yeah, right.
If this is supposed to be the perfect world that you want, you'd make sure your dog doesn't die, or it would stay with your kid.
Right. And then see the thing is like the kids know that she can
Today is Saturday. No, it's Monday.
the things are
No, it's Saturday.
slipping out of her control.
right.
The
Well-
kids are aware of the dates and everything else. Everything
Well,
she
see,
changes
and that's what I'm saying. Like, how are some of the characters self-aware?
because they're real. I think because they have magic, her magic doesn't affect them.
Huh.
Because you figure Mephisto did have the twins with Scarlet. Because that's one of the reasons when, as soon as she had the babies, the internet blew up with Mephisto because there was twins that he essentially wanted from her. She had twins in the comics.
Yeah, but right. But I'm still saying though, like, fuck, man. Like, how dude? If Vision isn't real,
Mm-hmm.
how does he know what the fuck is going on?
That's what I said. What if it's her subconscious knowing that Vision himself, who he is as a person, who she loves,
Wouldn't let this happen.
this is what he would be like. That's why she was like, you were never like this before the incident. Before what incident?
Well, before
He-
Thanos.
He's all knowing though. But
Yeah,
because he
but
doesn't
he
know, it's
doesn't
making
know.
him angry. This man has access to the internet. He's proven this to you.
I mean, he's literally the internet essentially.
But he doesn't know anything about he has
Nothing outside of
he
Westworld.
just entered the entire internet. They didn't have computers in that world until he brought the computer in. Because he's telling them this is an email. Let's get on the internet. She took away all communications from the outside. Internet, phones, all of it. Because did you not see the guy, where's my cell phone?
Oh, so once he started to actually get into it,
Wait,
because
what? When? What?
When
In episode 5?
Yeah, when he touched the dude on the forehead
Well,
and he
that's-
broke out and he goes, where's my sister? She's watching my
Oh
dad.
yeah, I gotta
Where's
call
cell
my
phone?"
sister. Yeah.
So, and he was like, it's painful and everything else. Nobody had a computer before that point until Vision built them. And he goes, let me get a letter opener. Don't worry about it. We're already cutting edge.
well, that's where I'm thinking because, you know, he did that. He built that, so then he now would be able to search and do what he wants to do on said internet. Wanda, whoever knows this just happened. That's when they all started reading the email. Kind of real.
Well, there was a lot of things adding up.
Yeah.
Because he was talking to them, question like, and they like reset character.
But
Right.
somebody
Same
knew
thing with-
internet was coming.
Same thing with him realizing, like, you know, oh, well, why'd you get, you know, prim and proper? Well, because I knew Agnes was going to show up
I had a feeling
with the dog. Right, exactly. So, like it's just so weird to me. I'm like, God damn it! Like I need to know
because
because
he has powers and everything else.
Yeah,
And
but if he's
he was
subconscious shit, then how the fuck has he got powers?
if he was that's the entire thing. She's making him, and all of his reactions. So what if he's not real and she's implanting him in everybody's head? That's why when she glitched, it was actually a dead body and not really what it is. Because what if she is controlling it? Because she's already controlling everybody else, and it's just
a dead body walking
Huh?
around.
because he's a robot. He's not a real person.
But she can fight at the.
She's psychotic right now.
I mean, it does.
The American dream
does make
doesn't come without
sense.
arguments. At some point, even if herself is breaking, like all of that took place after the conversation with the detective, where she was
Right.
like, "Stay out of my home,"
Yeah.
and that already tilted her because she was like, trusted me. You brought me in. What you're doing is wrong. So now she has maybe a battle of self-conflict, and Vision is really her conscience.
Well, when the credits start rolling and shit, like before they fly up at each other or whatever, he says, what does he fucking say? He says something like along the lines of like, I have to know, or not. I have to know.
I don't know who
I have
I
to
am.
believe that you thought. I have to believe that this is like, oh fuck, man, I don't remember what he says.
It was essentially for the "you don't believe me anymore," and he says, "I'm ignoring statistics."
It's something like that, and he goes, I have to believe that you didn't think that this was like...
Oh, that in the beginning you weren't aware of it, and you have now just recently become aware that you're doing it.
Right, yes.
Which would be a mental break. That's what my entire thing was, where if before the whole Mephisto thing, I was like, what if because of her losing vision, this was a psychotic break, and she created like a dome of her own, like, don't touch me.
Yeah, like secluding herself to like be like, no, I want to, you know, be happy or whatever. Like, this is my home
And the
now.
fact that it's CR waves, because I'm thinking back of Govia.
Yeah.
They had the old antenna TVs. So that's why I automatically thought that. Now, my other question is, then when she walked back in and the wall turned red, is it now on like defense mode where you can't get in or anywhere near it?
I don't know. I think the whole like the wall turning red thing, I think that's her just kind of like flicking her powers on so she can get back in.
But it didn't turn red when she came out of it.
Yeah, it did.
No, she just walked straight out of it. When she walked up and then touched it, the entire wall turned red and all the soldiers targeted the general.
Now has her power. There's people.
Because before the wall was clear, you could see through it. When she
Right.
came out, you just saw static and squares. It never turned red. It didn't turn red till she turned around, touched the wall, and all the
And
soldiers.
we don't see it again after she walks. We don't see the wall again after she walks back in, right?
No, you do. It's all red.
Well,
It-
yeah,
it
I'm saying
starts
after that
No.
scene.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Fuck.
So because remember, as soon as she touched the wall, all the soldiers' eyes went red and they all turned on him. She wasn't even aiming at him. She just touched the wall. So I wonder if the wall is giving off a frequency wave, and that's why they got the email, because their tents are so close to the dome that it's picking up on the signals of their camp, so to speak. It's the only way, because if not, there would be more than just one email talking about the hex
Right.
phenomenon.
Yeah.
He'd be getting emails from everything.
Wow. Dude, there's so much depth to the fucking show. It's wild.
Why comics are awesome.
Yeah.
They make you think, whether you realize it or not.
I really want Agnes to be Mephisto.
Yes.
To be honest.
I want the dog to be Mephisto.
Dog's dead.
I want dog to come back and literally just be like bark, bark, and then transform and be like, "What's up, bitches?"
Yeah, that'd be tight.
Because honestly, as soon as the dog appeared and the kids were playing with it, I thought the dog was gonna be Mephisto.
So did I.
Because it was gonna
not
be in the
lie.
picture all the
Yeah.
time and gonna be around the kids.
See, and that's the thing, man, is like,
If you control the world, why would you kill the dog to teach your kids a lesson unless Agnes fed the dog to create pain in the household? Or get back at him and be like, hey, you're controlling me. Let me the fuck go. I'm gonna ruin your life and kill the dog.
Hmm.
This lady sat there and mummified the dog inside the bush.
And I mean, even Agnes though, like, is like when the kids are like, "But you can fix death," and like she's like, "What?" And Agnes is like, "You can do that?"
Well, also if it's Mephisto, judging level of powers, you can bring people back.
Right. Yeah.
Because one, Mephisto would hate that ability because he's a collector of souls. If she can bring people back, it's gonna piss him off.
Dude, you're right.
That's the entire reason they think he's pissed off now is because half the world just got taken from him.
Why he's coming.
That's why he's inside.
That's why he's angry.
Shit.
And that's where the twins come into play too.
What the fuck, dude? That's so wild. I hope that that's right. I want that to be right.
Yeah, because that's him. He's a collector of souls, and
I mean, he's literally Marvel's devil.
half of the universe just got taken from him.
Right. What the fuck?
And now you have somebody that is not Captain Marvel, who's in the galaxy. You have another being on this planet that has the power of a stone. Vision's no
Right.
longer there. She's the only one left on the planet with the power of a stone, unless you count Pietro now.
Is that a real person?
We don't know. Because think about it. He's a new outlier, which means she's either created him, and that's where I think the whole Vision might be a figment of your imagination. She can't put people in there. She's only redesigned what comes in. So two things. When she came out, did she grab somebody and bring them in and control them? But she didn't know about the doorbell. Because it has to be somebody from the same
Before
timeline.
she turned.
Has to be from the same timeline or time era going into it without it being blocked.
Or is it that B guy? Remember in episode 2, they see, and then they explain what it is. It's a dude sneaking through the tunnel.
Yeah, it's the guy that got put in the beekeeper outfit when he was in the
Yeah,
radiation
because
thing.
I mean, like, who the fuck is that? He doesn't die.
She did look at him and go, no.
Yeah.
So I wonder, it might be that.
I don't know. And see, like, my thing is like, if this is really her brother, and it's like a real person, and it's like legit Quicksilver, does that mean like Magneto's gonna be in it? Because that's her dad.
No, different universe. Because they already gave her the powers from the stone. She didn't get powers from the stone. She got powers because she's a mutant.
Well, but they couldn't even say mutant or anything back in the day.
Yeah,
Like-
but so they can't make Magneto other than
Why not?
because they've already made her who her parents are.
Yeah, they
Ooh.
already.
They've already announced the parents because they said it in this last episode. Their parents were murdered and such, so that
Yeah.
Right, but
picked
that
up-
could just be a fucking story.
And then, so what? This father
but
survived, or they were just.
Scarlet
Yeah.
Witch.
I mean, they could have been captured by Hydra and,
Well, I mean,
and locked down
if he
too.
is
But-
actually Magneto, then
especially
Yeah,
since
for sure.
Magneto actually cared about those two kids. He wasn't.
Yeah.
So if when they were caught, he would have been in there and stopped them, and they wouldn't have gotten their powers from the stone. So they can't do it that way. And then, not to mention, Scarlet Witch is a huge factor in the apocalypse.
unless they bring back another storyline of why he couldn't protect them.
Right.
Or they already killed him.
Yeah. Like I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like I mean, if Quicksilver is in this fucking Marvel universe now, Magneto and the X-Men
Are gonna
have to be.
show up, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like I mean, in my opinion, I'm like I mean, yeah, that's all. That what you're saying makes sense for sure. But if they're bringing in quote unquote mutants or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like characters from the X-Men, like Magneto has to be there. Like in my opinion, like just because you like that's their dad, and X-Men have already been confirmed to be in the new Marvel universe. Like they own the rights to them now. So it would make sense. I mean, that's why Quicksilver is there now, is because they own the rights to that character. Like, you know what I mean? And that's why it's the kid from Days of Future Past. That's what I'm thinking.
Or somehow she's tearing a hole in reality,
Right.
like you said.
I mean,
before,
yeah, like listen, if that's the case, I'm thinking Vision is literally a real person.
Yeah.
You're bringing up X-Men, and I can actually care now. Well, maybe you should start watching WandaVision.
Well, we'll see how this works out, Scums. We'll see how much you care. Who's your favorite X-Men?
Yeah.
You hit me with some Wolverine bullshit. That's like your get out of jail free card if any situation. Name an X-Men. Wolverine.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler's a good one.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah. But that's my thing, man. Is like, if Pietro, whatever his name is, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. If he's a real person, doesn't that make Vision a real person?
Unless, like you said, he's the beekeeper, and she's just changed what he looks like.
Right.
Because
we still don't know what happened to that guy.
Because she looked at him and went, Pietro? Like, she didn't even realize who he was.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So, unless, like, her reality was...
I mean, she opened the door, and it looks like she's seen a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, dude. I just don't know. Like, I mean, like, I'm like, dude, like...
Vision has no idea what her brother looks like either.
Exactly.
Yeah, because that's why he was like, who is this?
Yeah.
He was already dead. Well,
Right.
no, he wasn't created yet. Ultron is Vision, technically. Vision came at the end of Ultron. Because it's Jarvis.
Right.
So he wouldn't have known what Pietro looks like. Because he wasn't actually... Pietro, I think, already died.
No, Pietro dies at the end fight of
Yeah,
Ultron,
but Vision's
right?
not right there. No, he dies because he saves Hawkeye.
Oh yeah.
Pietro
you're right.
He got like shot in the chest or some
You're
shit.
right. Yeah. Dude, what the fuck, bro?
I watched Ultron 2 days ago.
I personally I want Vision to be alive. Like that's why I like that theory. I think it's a cool theory because it would bring him back. But that's
They'll
the
bring
other
him
thing
back
though, is
anyways.
it's like, well, yeah, but I mean, but the thing that I'm like, I need to know is like, did she create another Mind Stone then? Because Vision cannot be Vision without a Mind Stone.
I'm gonna go with no.
With no.
No.
Okay.
I'm going with no as of right now.
Right. There's not enough evidence to prove
There
that.
could be two different ways. It could be and it couldn't be. Because they've already said this is going to tie into Strange.
Yeah.
Mephisto.
Well, right.
And if there is another stone, Strange would be on it. Because it's throwing off the balance.
Yeah, but would Strange know about the hex then?
Could already
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
He knows about all of it. He's the protector of Earth. Remember? Because he pulls Thor out of nowhere.
Knows
And Loki.
Yeah, but what if he can't get in?
Whatever's happening on Earth.
He stole Loki from Norway from New York.
Yeah, but
And he has a stone. Well, I'm sorry. I
people
told you
can't
nobody
get-
else had power of the stones.
Yeah.
Strange does.
yeah, but nobody can get in there.
Technically, he could turn back time before she got there, walk in, and then put it back to normal time, and he's already inside.
Technically, because it is a part of the world, could duck and
Portal.
I don't know.
go right past her
Technically.
shield.
You're not wrong, but I mean, would Wanda be so powerful that she's just blocking all that?
Honestly, because Strange is also
Yes and no.
powerful.
Because he has the
Agreed.
stone. Because he has the stone. She doesn't have more power than the stone. Stone's an eternal object. It is power incarnate itself. Because it came from the Eternals.
Yeah,
So-
but what happens to the stones after Tony uses them and he dies? What happens to them? I don't.
I think
Yeah,
they get
I
separated.
remember.
No, they get separated, don't they? They get spread across the galaxy or something.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Or
Like
did
at
they
the end of
disintegrate?
Endgame, Tony flicks.
Thanos, the only way he disintegrated him is on the snap. He wanted them to be destroyed.
I
He
thought
destroyed
that's
them
what
on
he.
No, he killed.
Well,
he killed Thanos.
Yeah, it kills Tony because he's a regular human and his body can't literally withstand.
I thought he did something to it. Knew he was gonna.
No,
Well, he made a makeshift Iron Man gauntlet
Yeah.
for the stones.
or Hulk.
But he knew if he got the stones and he did the flick, he would die.
Mhm.
Because Hulk's arm basically almost fucking falls off after he does it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, well, that's one of our most powerful
Same thing as
dudes.
Thanatos. After the second snap, his hand looked like it was decaying
Right.
because it exploded on his hand.
Right.
But still,
Exactly. So it's like,
What happened if Thor was
Probably same thing in my opinion.
He would die.
Yeah, I
don't
would
think he
still
would
think
die.
he'd get fucked
He
up.
literally ate the power of what
Yeah,
But the sun is not a stone.
true.
dying. He
It's ultimate energy.
yeah.
The stone itself is power. Each stone represents time as a whole, the mind as a whole.
Died. He would have held up just like the Hulk.
Well, yeah. He wouldn't have died, but he would have gotten fucked up. That's for sure.
He wouldn't be back anytime soon,
Right. Exactly.
regardless of him being a demigod or not.
Just because I know in the comics, yes, the Hulk, especially when he goes to right, does for his ass, but in
Right.
not the comic.
Yeah, I agree.
yes and no, because they have had fights before, but
yeah. It's pretty much even.
They've done this Hulk dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ed Norton.
Yeah.
Give me Ed Norton's Hulk against Thor, and it's a no-brainer. Thor's got it
Yeah.
every
Well,
day.
and now
Because
in
they
this,
followed Thor to where if he gets angrier, he gets stronger.
Yeah.
This one they didn't,
Yeah.
except for
and-
against Iron Buster.
Right. And see, the other thing is too is that this Hawk that we're stuck with now is
He's weaker.
right because he's controlled his anger, so he's just constantly Hawk. He's like Science Man Hawk.
He's
Yeah.
late game Hulk, where
Which
he's fully aware of.
I
it.
don't like, to be honest.
Yeah, because when they go back in time and then you see
Yeah, they
Hulk
see-
smash,
yeah,
Hulk
it's
do
like,
something,
oh, that's embarrassing.
and he's smaller.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
as
you're
big
right.
as like you saw in that movie.
Right.
They talked about it. The one with Ed Norton, he stood, I think they said, it's 11 feet tall.
I'm not
And
talking
in
about
this
like
one,
the
he
Ed
said,
Norton.
like
I'm just
7 or 8.
I'm saying that specific scene from the
In
first
Endgame.
Avengers. No, first Avengers.
Right.
When they're battling in the city, and then they go back into Rage Hulk. That's smashing shit.
Yeah,
But then you see Hurt Hulk walking out, and he's just
That's because he's not as angry.
yeah, he's not big. He's
Right.
not big.
yeah,
Yeah.
So it's
yeah. Dude, I don't fucking know.
I'm still waiting for the rest of the Hulks to come up because they already bring out She-Hulk. Red Hulk, you already seen who he
Red
is.
Hulk is
and
supposed to
Blue
be the
Hulk.
weaker.
No, Red
Red Hulk's the
powerful.
strongest. He
Yeah.
has anger issues. He's the general.
Because when I was reading up on these forums, actually Thor was actually able.
Yeah.
But then, but in actual full out rage mode of Hulk green still.
Yeah. That's because Hulk is the original. He is the phenomenon. Everybody else was essentially derived from.
Yeah,
Red
you're
Hulk-
talking about Bruce Banner Hawk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ed Norton, which they've used the same general in all the universes. Okay. He's Red Hulk. Mr. Blue was supposed to be Blue Hulk because Blue Hulk, even though he's strong, he's super genius. He's
Yeah.
like Smart Hulk on crack.
Yeah.
She-Hulk's coming in.
Yeah, which she gets her own series.
So the only one they're missing is Grey Hulk, which is normal Hulk, just separated.
Either way, though,
It's gonna be dope.
I don't know. I need it to be Friday. Yeah, that show looks insane. It looks like it's gonna be really all the from. I mean, I had
Especially since it said watch WandaVision to answer.
yeah. Well, and the fact of that WandaVision is connecting the dots with a lot of stuff that is out and probably gonna come out. Excuse me. Oh my god. I mean, like, so greatly appreciated. Like, you know, at least by me. Like, as a fan, I'm like, you know, fucking cool as shit. I love how they're connecting all the dots. By the way, the commercial in this in episode 5, the Largos commercial. Largos is the city that Wanda accidentally kills all the civilians in. That's the name of that city. And the reason why they're wiping up a stain and everything in that, the stain is red. So it's metaphoric for Wanda cleaning the slate clean, or getting the slate clean of being like, you know, you did this bad thing, clean it up, and get over it, essentially. But that's what the Largos thing is it's that city's name. So they're like, Largos paper towels, like, you know, get rid of your mess. And if you notice the first mess that they clean up, the stain is on the table, but when they put down the paper towel and everything, it's all over their fucking hands and shit like that. You know, you got blood on your hands, like blah blah blah.
I
Especially
missed
when
that.
she,
Yeah,
especially when she cut herself, and then when they went back to watch the video, it completely snips it out where the blonde's like,
yeah, exactly.
"What are you doing, Wanda?"
So, I mean, like, it's one of those things where shit like that in the show, it's, like, very subtle. And, I mean, I had to look that up, by the way. Like, that wasn't, like, me, you know, watching it and being like, I know what's going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, every time I see one of those commercials, besides the Hydra one on episode 1, yeah, and then, what was it? Episode 2 had the Stark toaster, that made, like, meatloaf and shit. That was cool.
Because one of them was literally, it said Hydra, and then the one after that.
Yes. So like the Largos one was a little bit more meta, and you had to like kind of like look into like what the fuck was going on.
Squid or octopus?
I think it's a octopus, if I remember correctly.
Octopus.
Yeah.
Arms.
So I mean, you know, things like that in the show, like I really hope that they keep doing. There's a lot of cool ass meta shit, but I want it to start like. I want like the simulation. I want the hex to start breaking. Like I want us to start. Yeah, like I want it. You know, and I mean, it seems like we're getting there, but I want some fucking answers. Like you know what I mean. And I'm not saying the show's bad. I'm just saying like in the sense of like Mephisto and shit like that. Like I want to know what the fuck is going on. Like, is she crazy? Is she all doing this? Are the people on fucking side real? Like, I don't fucking know. And I need Vision to be real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just want him to be back.
Vision, Pietro, and the kids are the only ones we don't know because they've.
The kids are definitely real.
Oh yeah, no, she's already said that. But
Vision, I have no fucking clue.
They've identified all the people in town. Remember?
Yeah. You're right.
So there's nobody there that's an outlier. They have ID'd everybody, but you don't
besides
know if
fucking Bonnie. Which. Does that mean that she's fucking Mephisto?
Dude, we're gonna get like somewhere and watch a mailman be Mephisto. Don't worry about it. I know. Your mom won't let anything happen to him.
Yeah, I see. Like
that. You don't know. You don't know if that's a subtle hit. It's your mom. She'll take care of you, or hey, she's controlling everything. Help me.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. So, either way, though, fucking fantastic show. I mean, it's really surprised me, to be honest. Like I didn't think it would ever go in the route that it did, especially with, like, you know, the fucking team sword and everything outside of the hex, like, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Like, I'm actually engaged in what those characters are doing outside of the fucking hex. Like, I don't want anything bad to happen to them. Like, when Wanda came out and fucking threw the missile at him and shit like that, I was like, please don't kill anybody. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was
like, don't do it. I don't want to see you be a bad guy. Don't do that.
Exactly. And it's like, you know, maybe Wanda's in Doctor Strange movie. Like maybe
also,
she's like teaming up with him or something.
I want to know. I want to know if they're gonna bring in the other siblings. Scarlet Witch has another sister.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh?
It's Scarlet Witch's outfit, but it's green. It's another one of his daughters.
Huh? Interesting.
Yeah, there's two of them. But Scarlet Witch is the one that Magneto and become. If I remember correctly, because there was a second one. Quicksilver, her, and there's another witch.
I need Magneto to be in there. And there's a big rumor going around Reddit right now, if you go into like the WandaVision forums and stuff, that the dude who plays Aragorn is going to be Magneto. And people are drawing him and like photoshopping him of what he looks like. He looks bad fucking ass, dude. Got like short ass, like white hair that's like spiked up a little bit. I'm like, yes, give me that.
I love that actor.
Me too.
Especially for Aragorn. Like, I mean,
bro, he does perfect Russian accent and everything too. Like, get him in there, bro. Sokovia, let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would be sick as fuck, dude. And then, dude, if he makes an appearance on the show, and it's like Magneto, and he's like, "Oh, my son and my daughter, like, who's your husband or whatever," I will freak the fuck out.
I'm more so watching the. During any of that time, it was Havoc.
Yep.
So I'm seeing if there's anything in the background.
Hinting towards
70s, 80s,
yeah.
Like, hey, look at this happening in the background because of her own time frame she's put herself in.
God, I need another episode, dude. Like now.
Completely rewind history and remember the news channels when you were a kid and it's actually your dad on screen. Just
Right. Yeah, and maybe people just made up the whole like their parents died or something like that.
That or they were
because
adopted. Because
Yeah.
he didn't care for both of them as children. He only mainly focused with Quicksilver.
Right. Yeah, because he's basically the heir.
And that happened when he was not until he
Right. Magneto like seeks him out, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
I want to see Spike if they're gonna bring if they're bringing X-Men in. I want to see Spike.
Well, I mean, they've already confirmed that like X-Men is. I don't think it's a show, but I think they're making a movie where it's like literally like straight up like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that fucking X-Men.
You know which X-Men I want? I like the
Yeah.
but unlimited.
Oh, dude,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Where they gave Spike, Rogue, all of them actually in their teenage years.
Yeah, that was dope as fuck.
being X-Men in their next
Yeah.
transit. Like even Nightcrawler was in it. And
Yeah.
he did a great job because they even gave him the watch that changes his look for everybody
Yeah,
else.
yeah, yeah. Like black hair and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's the one thing he didn't get is he's Mystique's son.
right,
Can't shapeshift. Gave it to him.
dude. I need that fucking shit.
X-Men Unlimited, I think, is on Disney Plus.
Is it really?
X-Men is, yeah.
Dude,
The
I'm about to fucking
Wolverine
binge
and
watch
everything. Some of that was on there. Netflix also has a couple Wolverine animated shows.
that. Interesting.
One where he's in Japan,
What?
and they have Silver Samurai in it.
What? Fuck, man.
I was
I'm
watching
upset that I
one
don't have Netflix now.
because it's an entire different take. Like it's ones I've never watched before for animated X-Men. Like the one I was like, okay, it's gonna have Old Man Logan, his version of X-Men,
Right.
where he's like older and he's leading
Yeah.
the team. I thought that's what the one I was watching was. Nope.
What?
Yeah, it was they enough to where I'm
Cool,
I'm
dude.
watching both of them at the same time.
The fucker.
And it's definitely done like Japanese anime style, where it's not like a wide hard
Yeah.
angle.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm all about that. Well, I mean, that's all I got. You guys good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody cool? I think we're all tired as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another long one.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
2 hours.
It's almost 2 p.m.
Yeah. Because we started at like 11:30 today.
Yeah, 2 hours 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. I want to watch another fucking WandaVision, bro. I
Same.
need it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we got Jordan to watch it. To be honest, I'm
when
glad we did
when
that.
we were driving over here, he was like, "So I didn't watch episode 5 of WandaVision." I'm just, what? I was like, "You had
You
one. You
motherfucker.
had one job."
Yeah, no, well, that's
One
why
job.
I was like, that's why I asked. As I was like, you guys all watched it, right? And then like, if you guys were gonna say no, I was gonna be like, we're watching it right now, because I was gonna say episode 5 is that good.
Well, when he was like, I looked at him. I was like, "I'm not telling Ty." He was like, "Well, I was just gonna be like, okay, yeah." I was like,
Not until I went home and watched it.
Oh, dude, you would have been fucking pissed. We would have
would've been
spoiled
lost.
everything for
Yeah.
you.
"You would have been really lost."
Would have been like, yeah, dude, and fucking Quicksilver shows up. You would have been like, what? I mean, yeah, dude, I totally saw that too. Yeah. No, that would have been terrible. No, I'm glad you watched it, dude, because that's like, it's one of those shows that like I said, when they do reveals and shit, they're actually like worthwhile.
Yeah,
So
it's a reveal.
Yeah, like.
There's so
even
many
that part
theories.
where they show her face or whatever, and then they go to the next scene. It's like outside of the hex, and you were like, "Dude!" Like, and I was like, "Don't worry, they give it to you like that." And you were like, "Really? All right." And then they turn it. You were like, "What the?" Like, it was
Yeah.
so sick. It was. I love seeing that shit. So, yeah.
It's a good show. I really wasn't super hopeful for any Marvel TV show.
Yeah.
Shield was okay.
Ugh.
Inhuman, I'm saying okay.
I-
Like the
I-
first 3 seasons.
Yeah.
I was cool with it because it followed the story semi okay with her.
The acting was terrible.
But at the same
CW
time,
grade.
you know what? You say that, but I say CW's TV series for their comic books shits on Marvel.
I can't
Marvel has the
stand-
movie franchise.
I can't stand Arrow. I can't stand Flash.
Thank you.
Well, okay. So hold on.
You're outnumbered here,
I
sir.
stuck with Arrow the first 2 seasons, especially season 1.
First 2
I hated
seasons
it.
are watchable.
No, I hated it.
What?
It's not Arrow. The thing is, you have to remember, I love Arrow. I love Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
Arrow was not a killer. He didn't
Oh,
kill
yeah.
everybody he saw.
I
So
get
for the
you.
first 2 seasons, it wasn't Arrow. Season 3, where he started having that self-conflict of help everybody
Yeah.
was more Arrow, and that's where I could get on it. And then they started focusing more on Deathstroke in it.
Ugh.
I had a TV show that gave me Deathstroke.
Yeah, but Deathstroke looks like trash in that show.
It's only
Eventually,
because
it
you
just-
see what he looks like now.
No, it's
7 years,
dude.
6 years ago
listen.
when it first came out.
No. Listen. Deathstroke was the best in fucking Teen Titans as Slade
Yeah.
Wilson.
Yeah.
You can't compare the animated
Thank
DC.
you.
You can't compare animated DC to live action.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You can't because
he looks
DC
like a walking fucking fridge in that
The reason
show,
I say
dude.
you can't is
He's
because
big as shit. He looks like fucking Richter, okay? He looks
Well,
like Richter. His
that's-
mask, a square. I'm sorry, but I don't like Deathstroke looking like a fucking Roblox,
well,
okay?
he also wasn't supposed to be Slender Man in Teen Titans either, where he's super lanky. He's
Dude,
a soldier.
What? Dude, in the comic books, he's lanky. He's lanky in the comics.
He looks like the Witcher in the comics.
Well, yeah, but
how is that
I'm
lanky?
talking about his armor, man. Like his mask, it does not. It's form fitting to his face. Am I wrong?
More of a ninja
Thank you.
assassin.
Come on, bro.
Even if he was with the League, he was bigger than that.
Well, yeah, he's all right. Listen,
Like
He's
my
buff.
entire
He's buff,
argument
alright?
with Deathstroke, when they give you the first live action was Green Arrow, I was cool with it because before that, all you had was people on YouTube with much shittier versions.
I mean, sure,
So
I get
they
you.
gave you Green Arrow's aspect of it, and then they enhanced it for the movie.
You're telling me Oliver Queen took his eye, man? Fuck that, dude.
No, that's that. Look, I didn't say the storyline was great.
All right.
I just said I liked it.
The costume of Deathstroke in that show. I'm sorry, but
No,
it looks garbage.
But compare that. So I know how big and bulky it is.
Yeah.
So they used cheap props.
Looks
Obviously,
like a fucking Megazord.
Okay. Pull up Injustice season 1 and look how big and bulky his armor is. He has shotgun shells across his chest. It literally looks like he's wearing shoulder pads from
They made an
football.
Injustice show?
No, the game.
Oh.
Deathstroke from Injustice 1, he is bulk. He is thin, but he's got like the shoulder pads,
Yeah,
artillery,
I know.
chest plate.
You're right. You're right on that.
You can only do so much with a normal character without doing CGI.
Yeah, but he doesn't look like that in the Snyder film. They've
No.
already shown what he looks like.
The Snyder film looks better.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like Daredevil.
Okay.
Ben
Yeah.
Affleck compared to Netflix now.
Right.
Ben Affleck back then, amazing for what they were given.
Okay. All right.
Deathstroke, they had it. They've seen what
Deathstroke and
everybody said.
CW,
They saw-
Megazord.
They saw what everybody. They saw it, and they
Do I
improved
need to
upon
bring it up?
I know what it looks like.
Do you know what it looks like?
I'm trying to.
He has a giant
All right,
hockey
hold
mask.
on. Yeah,
Like think hockey mask from
Dude.
Ninja
Oh,
Turtles,
yeah,
and that's
yeah.
his helmet.
Yeah.
it's
Or
terrible.
no, Brothers. What was the game? Brothers in
Army
Arms?
of Two.
Army of Two. It's that mask. Is Deathstroke's mask.
It's, dude, trash.
That's Deathstroke's mask.
Trash. Hold on. I'm trying to get it.
I don't like how they made the helmet because it's not very glossy. It looks very flat color.
Like, okay, hold
Right
on.
there.
I-
No, not that big and bulky.
This,
Down.
Right
That's not
here.
him.
this,
That,
right
and the
here.
one to the left. Not that big and bulky.
Trash.
Those are slugs for the noob tube.
I don't like
Trash.
his.
Trash.
Like that's all tactical. That's why though.
Dude, but I know, but I'm just saying, like, it looks garbage.
No, yeah, concept time when that came out,
For sure.
it was great.
Okay.
Compared to now and what we've seen what Zack Snyder has for Deathstroke,
Garbage.
wasn't Deathstroke there. So the entire storyline behind this version of Deathstroke is their think of it like Spec Ops from Australia. That was their Spec Ops outfit.
Amazing. Amazing concept for the costume. This is Batman Arkham Origins.
And which is the Snyder film.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Okay,
this
but see how big and bulky it is.
garbage. Garbage.
Yeah, once again, that's when he was Spec Ops. That's from a video game.
I was just trying to look and see what else we got here.
You're realistically gonna be looking at the one to the left right there. Like he's not
Dude.
that big and bulky though.
Bro, but
Comparative, like look at Oliver Queen and look at him. He's not massive. Like I see what you're thinking of. You're
It looks
thinking
like he has toys on his chest.
I'm I'm Deathstroke.
yeah, like
No.
football pads,
Yeah,
man.
but when you come back and look at it like this, you're like, it's not as big as you remember.
Yeah, the chest and everything. Yeah, I'll give you that. This though.
Oh no, the
whoa,
helmet
dude,
is
what is
astronomical.
going on with that?
So if you remember, everybody who wanted to do like airsoft or make like military grade helmets, they all went with that style and painted the ghost mask on it because of Call of Duty.
Dude, this looks trash.
Yeah, no, I'll give it to you. They gave him to make him
Yeah.
look like he was Spec Ops, special operations under like, I am a badass and I'm gonna kill you.
I got an idea though. Just don't do it.
They had
If
to.
you don't have the budget for it, don't do it.
They have to.
Oh well.
Green Arrow, you can't not do Deathstroke.
How? Is he an arch nemesis of Green Arrow? I didn't know that.
It's because,
to be honest, I don't know much about Green Arrow.
So Green Arrow, because of how much precision he has,
I guess that
think
makes
of it like a
sense.
sharpshooter accuracy.
Fair enough.
He can cut his
See,
arrows
but I
in
would
half.
think like Deadshot. Well, I guess Deadshot was in it, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah.
But he was also part of Suicide. They brought Suicide Squad into the show.
Ugh.
And they actually did it decently, where they were exploding people's heads.
Awful.
Like,
See, like
Zack
I'd
Snyder's-
rather it be that. I'd rather it be this the entire time
Yeah.
than have to look at like
The helmet.
this.
Well,
like
that was the best part.
garbage.
In the show, he didn't wear the helmet all that often. Now, in season 3, he wore it for a big part because he was taking over the city. Everybody wore the fucking helmet.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
I mean,
no.
like this, I'm cool with this. This looks good.
You know what the best part about that is? He has the same outfit on, just no helmet.
I know the helmet looks like trash. Dude.
So what you're telling me is the only argument you have against Green Arrow Deathstroke is the helmet.
Yes.
Thank you. I just broke down your entire argument from 10 minutes ago.
He's wearing children's knee pads when they got the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, but dude, Roblox. That's
No.
all I see.
Oh, no, I agree with you. Like, the helmet could have been done so much better. Zack Snyder's helmet, 30 times better.
Yeah, 100%.
It's more like Deathstroke.
Right. Garbage.
I'm not taking that away from you.
No, I know. I know. I'm not arguing with you at all. You're right about the costume. It's
Like-
it's slimmer than I remember.
Like, realistically, the
that
helmet
fucked me up.
the helmet is what, if somebody was going to go and do this, the kind of helmet you're going to get. Zack Snyder is more so, look, I have hella funds and I have a supermarket
Yeah, I got a big
in my
budget.
backyard.
Right.
And like, if I'm not a vigilante, this is what your vigilante, like your military man, is going to get. He's not going to get Spec Ops from like 2030.
That's
way better.
You know the
Yeah.
only difference is though,
The helmet.
it's longer. The color
It
is
looks-
the color's in a different area, but it's just instead of it being wide, it's long.
I think it's honestly too.
Not
paint
It's
scheme.
it's the way that the color scheme is done though.
It's not
It's
half
not
and half.
big ass blocks.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. What the fuck is that?
Fan made.
Okay. Is that fan made?
No.
All right.
I think that's when they zoomed in on him on the boat, when he was on the back of the boat. When he was stepping up to talk to him.
Yeah. Like I mean there and then we got amazing. Like this looks so good. Bottom left right
Next
here.
one.
Oh.
His shoulder pads are even bulkier.
Yeah, but he's got less shit on his like arms and
He
stuff.
has legit
right?
just body armor. It's not like armor anywhere. He has a bulletproof plate on his front.
where
It's more of like
he's got armor on the right.
because
There.
he's
That's what
more
I'm saying.
assassin.
he's a mercenary. Yeah.
So he
He was also trained by the League of
Like,
Assassins.
and then look at that. Like,
Yeah, no, that, like I'm saying, that is all bulky. Like,
yeah.
the entire storyline they gave for this Deathstroke, that makes sense.
Because isn't his
He's
master-
Australian Spec Ops. He was one of the trainers, yeah.
He's from the League of Shadows. Yeah. He also lost his eye in fucking Vietnam. Like, get it right.
Yeah.
Like he was a Vietnam soldier. He lost his eye that way.
For the concept of Green Arrow, they weren't going to make him back in Vietnam and Mirakuru
I
and Super
know.
Soldier.
I know.
I heal myself except for my...
Well, doesn't he use the Lazarus pit a lot?
There's a couple pits.
Yeah. There's a couple pits. Couple pits. that he
Lazarus is like
uses.
second cousin, twice removed.
God, so badass, dude.
Uh-huh. I like how they kind of gave him a machete and a samurai sword.
Yeah.
Bane.
You didn't like Nolan's Bane? I didn't like his voice. I will admit that.
I feel like
know
they
that.
could redo something.
He wasn't a
With Bane.
luchador.
Well, that's another thing that I was like, really?
Like, at
you made
all.
him a part of the League of Shadows?
Or
Like,
Venom.
what the
He
fuck?
has no venom. He's just super strong.
Yeah,
Well, the
that's-
Venom technically was in the mask in those little
As
cartridges.
an aerator.
Yeah,
but
like I know what you mean though. I
want the
need
tube.
hoses.
I want the
need-
tubes that if I yank it out, his body just
Yeah. That's
Flakes.
that's the Bane that I know. The
Yeah.
luchador Bane where he's like, I will break you, Batman, and like shit like that. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, dude, let's
yeah,
go.
he wasn't in the league.
Suplex
He didn't
that
have
motherfucker.
Right.
Like, yeah,
Break his
dude.
back.
Yeah,
Break his back.
Yeah.
he didn't have Liam Neeson train him. You know.
Yeah. Like, I mean, and that's yeah. And you know, and Talia in that movie as well. I was like, you're a joke. Like,
Was anybody impressed by Canary's crap in the Harley Quinn movie?
Canary? No, I hated the Harley Quinn movie,
Yeah,
man. Birds
because,
of Prey sucked in my opinion. That's just me though. I mean, there's some people that really fuck with it. I thought that
hated-
they did. Even though I love Ian McGregor, I thought that they did Black Mask so dirty in that shit. He barely wears that shit, and I was just like, you should constantly have that on. I don't know why you don't.
They're not making Quinn crazy as she's supposed
I
to.
think in this new Suicide Squad, I
give
think
him a minute.
Yeah, I think in this new one, I think you're gonna get what you want.
They gave it. No, they finally gave her the turn needed. So in
Yeah,
Prey, they set it up for her to have the psychotic break. That she was already crazy, but now that the whole Joker thing happened, now she's gonna be on Batman's D
yeah,
because she does transition over, become good, but she's
yeah. And the new Suicide Squad, I like.
her new bat looks badass.
I like the way that they're going. It reminds me a lot of like Watchmen costumes. Like
Yes.
they're going very like comic booky, and I like that about it. So we'll see.
I definitely like the fact that they are giving him generic superhero
Mhm.
outfit.
Yeah.
Wow, this is proportion.
Right. Yeah. 100%.
Joe Schmo walking down the street.
Well, it's like where it's like a normal like person in their universe would be like, "What the fuck are you supposed to be?" And then they beat the absolute shit out of them because they're the Suicide Squad. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I like that. It's cool. Like not everybody has to look like fucking Deathstroke. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Or it.
yeah. Like and I'm glad that they don't have Killer Croc in it anymore. Like I'm glad that they're putting King Shark in it. Because God, fuck, dude, that Killer Croc in the other Suicide Squad movie is just so bad looking.
He was
dude.
humorous.
He
I like the
was
end.
really shit.
I got BET. We good.
Yeah, it's like what? So, yeah, I don't know, man. That was a cool little Deathstroke rant that we went on there.
Sorry about that.
No, I don't apologize. I like it. Deathstroke is so overrated. I want to murder you, dude. Stop talking about my favorite.
Injustice made him.
Here
How
to
about
tr-
he made one of the most iconic Marvel beloved characters possible? And that was
Marvel?
a character made out of a joke.
Oh yeah, Deadpool. Yeah,
Yeah, Deadpool was created because
Because of
of
Deathstroke,
Deathstroke. He
yeah.
is Deathstroke.
yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
he can teleport because of his fancy ass belt buckle.
Yeah, I just scums. You just
Yeah, this is a battle you won't
listen.
win.
You watch Winx, dude. Stop. Okay, that's all I gotta say. You watch Winx. Stop commenting on Deathstroke. You know nothing.
Injustice made him. You didn't even know about him until Injustice.
Yeah, and yeah,
Because if you did, you wouldn't say he's overrated. He was one of the most underrated, unless Teen Titans, and even then, unless you knew who he was, you didn't know who Slade was.
I didn't know who Deathstroke was until Teen Titans, and then after I watched Teen Titans, I was like, yeah, I need to dive deep into this character because he's
Deathstroke's
cool
dope.
as fuck. Yeah,
I like his special sword, his anti-healing sword.
dude. Like, yeah, there's so many cool fucking things about Deathstroke, and fuck you, scums. That's all I gotta say. All right, let's fucking cap this shit
Yeah.
off. All right, guys. Well, we'll meet up next. God damn it, scums.
I'm in. In the camera? Oh shit.
Wait, you weren't in camera? The whole
Apparently
Most of
not.
it. Anytime he was leaning.
Oh well. Hopefully people can
And-
hear you a lot this time.
Well, I'm looking at the mic levels on mine. It's
So
picking up my
I'm-
voice a whole lot more.
Yeah.
There's parts of this where I was talking
You've
louder.
been fine the whole time.
Okay.
Just do
Hopefully.
that every time. Every fucking time. Maybe next time I'll scoot the back a little, so I can pick.
Yeah, let it just hang off my septum.
Strap it to
and
your
just-
nose ring.
I just gotta get I gotta get another arm for you. So I gotta buy one of those.
We'll figure it out.
Either
especially,
way,
especially since I'm finding a camera now to start streaming.
just waiting for the return of Red X somehow. Dude, you don't even like the color red, dude. Shut up. He hates the color red. Like,
you can tell Scums knows Deathstroke from Teen Titans.
yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. Probably likes Jared Leto as Joker too. Get me out. All right. We love you guys. We'll see you fucking next week. More WandaVision to come.
Probably talk more about comics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Oh, Benyu's finally in. Really, Benyu? A little late there, bud.
Yeah, dude. We're fucking ending. Got here late. It's no worries. It's no
Yeah.
worries, dude.
Well, it's every Sunday,
Every Sunday at 11
weather permitting.
a.m. Yeah, Jesus. You're fine. You don't have to say sorry, Benyu. It's okay.
Except for me next week.
Yeah,
I
Jordan
apologize.
will be out of town, so it'll be me and Kyle probably ranting off. Maybe I can get Nix in here, something like that, while you're doing that thing. Yeah, we're gonna fucking end it here, guys. We still got Lady Gaga Oreos up on the fucking screen. Jesus Christ, get me out. But yeah,
Reminds
so
me of your truck out front.
what?
That truck that's sitting out front, that's like
Barney's truck.
Barney straight, but it has like red fenders for some
Oh, I
reason.
saw that walking in. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, yeah.
Imagine. Yeah, so next week we're gonna cover episode 6 of WandaVision. I mean, I guess you're off the hook. I mean, watch it.
I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, fair enough. So everybody in chat, definitely check out WandaVision if you guys got Disney Plus, all that stuff. We'll probably cover more, hopefully more cool shit about comic books if we can find.
And anybody
stuff.
but Scums. There's something in particular you want us to talk about.
Yeah, please
Tell
let
us.
us know.
Put it in
Post in
Discord. Put
yeah.
it in this chat. As long as you're not Scums.
Yeah, please. Yeah, don't.
I ain't got time to be talking about plywood on stream.
Winks. Damn
Winks.
it.
We do not. Listen, we're not covering Winks, dude. We're not covering Winks.
See you, Benyu.
See you, Benyu. See you guys. Peace out. See you guys next week, except
See
for
ya.
Jordan.
Yep.
Peace.